It's Gray. How you doing? Hope you are doing well this day. Good to see you too. I was actually gonna stream on Sunday, but website work burned me up pretty quickly. There's a reason why I retired from that. Alright. Cannot complain. Nothing's on fire. And what more can you ask for? Well, besides a few $1,000,000, you know? You mean the website work specifically? It was just, trying to touch up an old website that I really didn't like. I wanted to get rid of it, mostly. But if I couldn't get rid of it easily... How do I explain this? I have two websites on one domain. I got I got my GX3R website, and I got my merch.gx3r website. I made the merch one... I made it, like, expecting it not to work out super well, but it worked out just fine. So, it wasn't on the main domain. And I really wanted to get rid of the old one, because it was out of date. I don't have any web development tools really anymore. So, the thing that really sparked me to go in there and kill it was the contact form is dire old, and that means it's like a huge magnet for bots. So every once in a while I just get a... Not even every once in a while, it was like a few times a week I get an email like, you know, what was it like? You know, I really like your website and think your content is great. If you use us, you know, you'll be able to get, you know, even more views and stuff. Oh my god. Just please fall off a bridge. So annoying. Just like me! I already get enough annoying business emails because, you know, I run a business and it's on Shopify. So, I don't know if Shopify sells our information or if there's just some kind of like bot network that, you know, just knows because, yeah. But, you know, it's like customer, you get a customer email. I'm like, oh boy, I get to help a customer and possibly make a sale. I can't wait. Then it said it's like, extend your reach. You know, get more merch made in China. I'm like, ah! I think it's debatable. Depending on how long the stream goes, I might see if I could slip in a little Sonic 1 for fun. Funsies. But I got two pictures I'd like to get through. Oh, I did make a little bit more progress on your piece, but I don't think it's very visible. Hold on. Oop. Maybe it is. I don't exactly remember the last thing I sent because I'm just like, let me show some progress. But yeah, I will work on the character tonight. I don't know how accurate you want the character to be to, you know, Bloodborne anatomy, but I can make her a little longer because That game's got some Hellsing-ass anatomy where arms are 6 feet long. Yeah, the original Sonic one. I don't have a Sonic Origins collection because it kind of put me off. Lanky's one way of describing it. I would call it extra lanky. The characters can scratch their own feet just by, you know, slightly leaning over. It's like, god damn. Girl, you lanky. All the more funny when you're running around with a, you know, 2-ton hammer. Hell yeah, Kirk Hammer. Not a great weapon, but such a fun weapon. I don't know how the Kirk Hammer became my go-to weapon in that game, considering I more like fast weapons, but I suppose the Kirk Hammer ain't that slow. It's just very slow. Not extremely slow. It's not like the Great Hammer in Monster Hunter where, you know, takes 6 weeks to get it onto your shoulder and swing. I tried so hard to be a great sword main. I was like, alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play something different. I'm gonna play something heavy and slow. I got real tired of it real quick. Monsters teleporting around like frickin' Goku on speed. But sure, I'll get the great sword out. And it's like, oh, it's all about positioning and all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, you know what I want to position? I want to position the sword up its nose. If it doesn't have a nose, up its beak nose. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure everyone likes that one sword. It's in base game. One sword. Long sword and a... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, everything had the transforming gimmick as far as I know. Well, except for that one weapon that, instead of transforming, it energized, which I suppose was a weapon? Didn't really interest me. I got stuck with the... Oh god, what's it called? The Saw Sword? I'm sure it's got an actual name. I stuck with that for most of the game, and switching to the Kirk Hammer, for, like, just mooks and stuff. Like, I beat bosses with it, too, because the weapon's really not that bad. I know it gets flack online, and I'm not really sure why. The electric weapon was like, yeah, it was like a ball on a stick, and it would like charge up, I think. Hope I'm thinking of the right game. It has been a while since I properly played Bloodborne. I hear the starting axe is one of the better ones for people because it got really good reach and it hit decently hard. Not sure why I stuck with the sword. Maybe I'm just basic bitch. Yeah, I think my brother was using that one for a little bit. I think I didn't like it because like it had a spin attack, and I'm like, man, if I'm gonna spin, I'm gonna spin my own way. Excuse me, there's dual blades? Tell me that's DLC and I wasn't just incompetent and did not see them. Oh no. I'm gonna feel like a moron in a second, aren't I? Oh, oh, fuck. I don't think I knew about those. It's been a while, but if I didn't know about those, oh, crap. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say I probably did not know about those. God damn it. Where were you 2 or 3 years ago? Why weren't you poking your head inside my window going, hey, some dual blades over there? Nerd. Don't you like dual blades from Monster Hunter? Thought you were a real fan. Apparently not. Leave me alone, Gray. I don't have PlayStation Plus, so I wouldn't be able to. I've never played a Souls game co-op. I hear it's a interesting experience. Hold on, I'm gonna look these things up. Blades of Mercy. Those are the Blades of Chaos. Okay. Blades of Mercy, Bloodborne. Okay. Popped up immediately. Trick Weapon. Trick Weapon. It looks silly, but that usually means it's fun. Cast among hunters, one of the oldest weapons in the workshop. Splits into two and activated, son of a bitch. These warp blades are forged with cider and a rare mineral of the heavens. Most effective swift attacks, such as quick stepping. Oh god, this just is everything I would have wanted. Can we purchase the messenger for 40,000 echoes after retaining the Crow Hunter badge? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I met this character. Funny thing is, I was like, oh, I think I recognize this character. No, I recognize the character's mantle because it's similar to the one that's in Elden Ring. God damn it. And it's in the base game. Interesting. Well, this is on my maybe list for the next game I stream. Not that I've been doing a great job of streaming games. I will... Yeah, I will keep that in mind. Twin blade weapon for the Man! What's up, Panzer? I'm being educated on my stupidity through Bloodborne. How about you? How are you doing? Let's erase all this. We'll have this on its own layer. How has Trails of Swimwear been treating you, Cousin Panzer? He's playing this JRPG, and every time I come in, it's a cool episode where they have very human conversations. Very human. Be improving. Improving? What are you improving? Reveal your secrets. I think it's called Trails of Cold Steel. Pretty sure. It's always there for the swimming practice scenes. I started your stream and I saw like you were doing something. I'm like, okay, well, I'll be back in a little bit. Walked off, came back with my food, and there's Cousin Panzer with a very human swim scenes. It's fine, don't worry about it. We're all looking at each other's physiques, and it's not at all sexual at all. It's fine, don't worry about it. Look, I'm convinced it's 80% swimming. And the rest is like the JRPG. There's a little bit of dungeon crawling, but it's a lot of, like, you're just training for the swim team. I mean, it must be. I've only, been in, like, pool like that, like, a couple times, but, never have I had the honor of senpai, admiring my form and whatnot. Not at all, horn dogging. Oh, okay, I see. I was gonna ask, maybe this is some glorious Nippon thing that I'm just not familiar with. I mean, I don't exactly have a lot of room to speak, because, playing Tales of Xillia and, I forgot Jude's exact line, but, it boils down to great bazongas, and me burying my head in my hands so far that, I'm looking around going like, wait a minute, this seems like a roguelike. This is Hades. Crap! That was a bit of a stretch. It seems to want to be a slice-of-life game, but also a JRPG, and, like, those are games I just can't get into. Like, I know Persona's good, I know everyone likes it, I like ideas from it, but man, I just don't care about, like, the social links and everything else. It's like, I can either study, or I can go to Tartarus. Well, I want to go to Tartarus and kill monsters. Then you gotta fail school. Just, ah! Yes, anime moments definitely be anime moments of yes. More Spinball. Oh, nuts. Listen. Spinball's reserved for the little bits of the soundtrack I like. Only reason it's even called the Steel is just because in the Trails world. Man, I wish that was enough for me to, like, enjoy a game, because, like, there's so many Final Fantasy VII based things, but, like, I just don't care. I'm just like, man, I love 7, one of my favorite games of all time, but, like, if it ain't a good game, I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Like, my friend was sassing me a little bit the other day, because, there's a new Dragon Ball Z game coming out, and he's like, oh yeah, you gotta be, like, kind of hyped for that. I'm like, not really. They just reveal that it's gonna be the same story arc again. They're gonna cover, the Saiyan Saga, the Frieza Saga, and I'm like, I don't want to play that again. I'm really not into playing that again. I mean, that's your job as chat. Job as chat is to sass me and keep me alert. Oh no! Be a cold day in hell before I pay for online again. I did that for a short bit with the Switch Online because of Monster Hunter Rise. And I technically still have Switch Online, because I did it with some friends as like a family plan sort of thing. And I told my friend to cancel it. Like, I'm like, I don't want to pay for this. I haven't even like touched my Switch in ages. Geo, my cousin, pops on my Switch. He's like, oh, I want to try that F-Zero thing. I'm like, I don't know if I still have online. I'm like, oh my god, I still do. Why? I asked my friend. He's like, it's more work to cancel it than it is to just, let you keep it. I'm like, I'm not using it. I don't care about Dragon Ball stuff. You use the same arcs at nauseam. Yeah, that's kind of what I was telling my friend. He's like, It's like, that's, you know, they have other games that do that. I'm like, I don't care about the other games. This one's interesting with the combat, but I don't want to play the story again. If I have to hear Frieza, you know, say Namekt's gonna explode in 5 minutes one more time, it is weird. Part of it is because Bandai Namco has some kind of contract where they're one of the only ones that can make Dragon Ball Z games, but they have to make one every year, or otherwise their license apparently expires. So I'm gonna guess they just don't give the developers enough time to, like, write anything, or they don't care. I can't play. No. Oh god, I hate the Cell seasons. I hate them. They're so boring. Like, I like Android 18. I like 17. But, like, Cell just goes from, like, this cool, scary-looking motherfucker to boring, generic alien man. Trust me, Cousin Panzer, I am very critical on Dragon Ball, despite really liking it and excusing a lot of its faults. Like, you're not gonna hear me say much about Dragon Ball, Super that's positive, other than, like, hey, there's some good fights. Cell was such a mess of writing. It was something like Toriyama had an idea, and, like, the executives didn't like it, so they had him keep changing it. He's like, okay, I'll make it about androids. And they're like, an old man and a clown? You can't do that, that's stupid. Change it. Okay. So he makes, you know, 17 and 18. What? A bunch of teeny boppers are gonna beat up, the amazing heroes? That's bullshit. Change it. So he makes Cell. Oh, okay, that's pretty scary. You should give him some transformations. Okay, then. After, like, his second form, it was just like, oh my god, you need to change him now. This is awful looking. And then for some reason, they brought it back for Dragon Ball Super! I don't get it! Dragon Ball Super, can you please stop eating rocks? It's not healthy for you. Tactically saying your big explosion dust clears. He's still alive, yes. I don't know how anyone is surprised that anyone has survived an explosion like that. It's like, okay, Vegeta, you just shot a huge thing and there's a huge explosion. You know where he still is, right? Throw a couple more. Just keep shooting. And, you know, if you see some movement, shoot some more. Because Mike isn't... Look, Dodogama eats rocks. Well, he eats lava. Turns it into rocks. Valor's truly has been alive this entire time. And then he spits lava. He spits lava, Cousin Panzer. Dodogama is beautiful. And look, Dodogama's dumb as shit. Let's just get it out there. Like, he is the best boy, but he is dumb as rocks, and I love him for it. Oh god, Mr. Satan. Oh god, Mr. Satan. It's a trick! Oh my god. Look, Dodogama's the strongest boy. Because he's just so damn good. There we go. That one. There we go. Dodogama is best boy. Fight me IRL if you disagree. I did something wrong there. That's good. Doesn't matter. cut that. And then paste it up here. This is gonna be a little trickier to keep track of because I'm doing two separate character layers because I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a blur effect on Blip's arm in the foreground and background. So we will see how that goes. I feel like I should just have a counter for wrong layer on this one. But then I have to look up how to make a counter. And I'm not doing that. I'm getting a little distracted. I don't know. I don't know why his name was Mr. Satan. Sorry, Mr. Satan. It was really funny hearing an entire crowd of people in the stadium cheering, Satan! Well, they say Satan, so you just hear, Satan! 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 It's like, this is so weird. How am I gonna do this? 3 more Cold Steel tonight. Hopefully finish Chapter 5. Well, I look forward to the swimsuit arc, you know, where they're all sat there having normal human conversations about, you know, the choice of their, the brand that they're, of swimsuit that they're wearing. Senpai wears Adidas. That must be the reason for her true power. Go to the store and purchase some, and I will become as good a swimmer as Senpai. Come the day of the meet. Senpai is not wearing Adidas. They're wearing Nike. Has my strategy failed? Will I never become a good swimmer as Senpai? Yes, you did. You raced the hot, pink-haired teacher? Sorry, I meant teacher with exquisite form and physique. Very human, conversation. How did... Okay, I'm not gonna question it. Actually, it would be more like they walk in, and then they see them wearing Nikes, and then they go, whoa! Hondeska? Nike? Shimota! Then they lose the race. And then, like, teacher walks up. Yeah, like, you eat like dog shit. Because you eat nothing but ramen every day, and you don't even put anything in there. And you don't train, because you're lazy. Oh yeah, I forgot, Senpai. And then they all laugh, fade to black and white, and then the credits roll. I am the best anime writer. Sub or dub? It depends on the anime. Because some have really good dubs, and I'm not gonna be a weeb and deny it. But then some, when you're listening to the dub, you notice your hands are slowly lifting up towards your ears with screwdrivers in them. You're like, oh no, 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 no. Like, I really like, Tales of Berseria, the game, I like that dubbed. Hold on, there's someone here. Sorry about that. Someone was asking if they could steal some food from me, and I said yes. I'm a kind soul. Sometimes. Sorry, what were we talking about? Oh, right, Tales of Berseria. Most of the cast. Really well voice acted. Then there's like 2 or 3 characters I'm like, oh god! Please don't let them talk anymore! Like, anime that sounds really good with the dub. Outlaw Star is really good with the dub. And Bebop is exceptional with the dub. Like, that is just a damn good dub. Like, I know people who will only watch sub, and I'm like, look, you have to admit that Bebop's a good dub. I'm sorry, you have to do it. It's impossible to say otherwise. Like, I know it's got, I forgot Spike's voice actor. The guy who's literally in everything. Don't matter. I know it's got him, but you know what? It's still good. I have to decide on whether or not I want the damage in the regular pencil, or if I just do my usual. No, that's not the voice actor. I don't think. Who was Spike? He's like in everything. Like I said, don't matter. I'm bad with names, so it's a good dub. But yes, I cannot side with dub or sub so easily. Much like not having favorites from anything. Can't so easily go one is better than the other. You'd have to be crazy to do that. Honestly, in like Monster Hunter, I turn off I turn it to Japanese just so I can't understand what the characters are saying, because going into like the same hunt 2 or 3 times, you just hear the characters say the same thing over and over. I'm like, okay, you know what? You're doing a good job. However, I do not want to hear you ever again. Especially when it's the handler. Hey partner. Don't call me that. Hey partner. Don't call me that. Should start with the eyes. There are some people who say only Sonic 3 has the good soundtrack and Sonic & Knuckles has the less good one. All I have to do is gesture at Flying Battery Zone and go like, come on. They're both good. Yeah, I could look up the name of that voice actor if it's still bugging me. Stephen J. Blum. Also credited as David Lucas Richard Card. What? He has all these other what? He's been Wolverine, Zeb Aurelios, I don't know who that is. Zero Amon, Starscream. He's been Starscream? He holds the Guinness Book of World Records as the most prolific voice actor in video games, appearing in over 400 of them. Oh my god. That's kind of hilarious. One used film noir imagery to get in the character of Spike, but sometimes struggled with expressing his vulnerability. Said he didn't fully appreciate Spike until the series was over and would like to voice him again. That's funny, that's not the first time I've heard that happen. The voice actor here right now is Bryce, only known as voice of Silver. Oh god, Silver. Silver is a character who is a good character now, but man, Sonic 06. Do I say more? No. I will never forgive Sonic 06. A lot of characters need their own game. I would argue I would like to see Blaze in a game, in her own game, before Silver, but actually, fuck it, give Silver and Blaze their own game together. Make them palsies. I bought Sonic 06 day one. I spent full price on it. Because I was like, it's Sonic. It's gotta be good. Boy, was I fucking wrong. Yeah, then we'll get Shadow the Jorge great. Because I'm like, yes. Shadow could sure use his own game. That isn't a pile of dog shit. God. Man. I know a lot of people like Shadow. I am not shitting on them for that. Like what you like. I have a hard time liking Shadow just because every time he's in a game, he's just so dumb. I can't. 100% of that sucker twice. It must be Cousin Panzer. I'm gonna put this out there. If oh, thanks, Mel, on YouTube. I just spotted you over there. Sorry about that. If you 100% that game again, if you start that again because some asshole required it, I'm going to find where you live and I'm going to fucking shake you. And I won't be sorry about it. I beat it through movies. Oh no, you are both nuts! Why would you... Oh... Don't... Oh my goodness. Don't play that game. Look, there's only one good thing about Shadow the Hedgehog, and it has some good music. I guess the animation's technically a lot more interesting than the other games, because they made it more squash and stretch. There's a sentence. God. Cousin Mike can talk, I swear. And then this, and then this, and then this. Did you remember me streaming that? Wait, you streamed it 3 times? Or is it... I think it's a 2. Oh my god. Yeah, Cousin Panzer 100%. Like I said, I kind of enjoyed it as a kid for the action explosion. I mean, look, I am not sassing people who enjoy the game. That includes you, obviously. If you enjoy the game, that's fine. Just because Cousin Mike's a bitter, grumpy person who can't find fun in certain games doesn't mean you don't. Doesn't mean you have to be. Oh yeah, I sat through a good chunk of that. Where's that 4th damn Chaos Emerald? Damn. It's Shadow, and he can't stop swearing. He's like Cousin Mike, except with a teen rating. Is that good or fun, but the control... I don't know. Damn it, not here. And he kills Robotnik, Eggman, whatever you want to call him, at the end of one of the playthroughs. Like, what the fuck? Well, why though? Oh my god, congratulations, you received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Woohoo! Wow, amazing! Need that WoW emote. Not WoW emote, that WoW clip that we have, like, the one that goes, wow! And like the high-pitched hype up. Like that, I want to think about how many times I've heard that now. Well, you started playing other music during playthroughs, right? Because you were just like, no, I'm good. Haha, funny meme things. Hey, remember when Shadow says the funny meme thing? Me too! Let's see if I can make some decent damage on this cutie here. Let's disable color so I know what I'm... Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Yeah, I mean, there's certain things I can't stand. Like, I like Sonic Heroes. It's not great, it's got its problems, but man, I just do not want to hear, wow, look at all those Eggman's robots ever again. Or, I'm falling! Like, I get it. What a wild ride. Please. Please no more. Please, make it end. Make it stop. Like, I had the PC version, I still have it somewhere, and I, honest to God, wanted to look up where the voice files were and just erase all of them and just see if I could enjoy the game. Rail Canyon's wild ride never ends. I don't mind the banter. The banter is fine, but have a way to disable the banter, please. Doesn't ask for much. I accidentally clicked on the buttons. How did I do that? I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm still considering stopping it because people like stopping for like 2 seconds. They might say one thing and then bail, which is fine. That is their thing to do. I just don't know if there's much point to doing it. I'll just put my, like, you know, recordings on there as I do. I think part of the problem... Hold on, let's make sure I got everything here. Okay, that's right. I think part of my issue with the voice acting in the Sonic games, right, is just that, besides them not shutting the fuck up ever, is it's never... like... How do I say this? Hey Emerald, how's it going? I think the issue is the charming voice acting kind of wears off when there's been so many quality problems with recent games that it's just like, man, I don't know what to think of this anymore. I look at things with too big of a critical eye. Just nature of streaming, look at it as for people already know Sabian. Yeah, that's fair. I'm doing streaming for several reasons. One of them, I mean, you can call this as you is, because like I know some people think doing art for money is you know, a negative thing, but you know, one of the reasons I do it is because It's advertising. You know, I do my art on here, people look at it and go like, hey, wow, this guy's, you know, not half bad at doing a thing. Maybe I'll pay him to make a thing, and then I make a thing. How you doing, Emerald? Like, I was trying to stream on Picardo instead today, just for funsies, see if there would be any difference, but it was like, there's an error. I'm like, well, that sorted that off. Let's see to show off what I'm currently doing is hopefully someone's social interaction. Yeah, that's fair. As I said, like, the thing for me is doing art on stream is often a lot of anxiety because I'm not able to easily come up with conversation while doing this. That's usually why when I start the stream, I'm not talking. Wait, oops, that's right. Flip is on a different... His arms are on a different layer, so I'm not doing it there. It's like, I often get nervous, like, when someone says hi and, like, I start talking. It's like, then I'm like, okay, well, now I'm committed to talking. Even though I guess it's not inherently true. You know, don't gotta, but I do. Could've fooled me. Everyone... Okay. I gotta address that. My friend says I'm very charismatic, and I'm like, man, I don't know about that. I think I'm just sweary and anxious, but I am doing my best. I will at least concede that. I want people to enjoy their stay, enjoy their time on the Cousin Mike stream, whether they are on twitch.tv/youtube.com, blah blah blah. But I'm just one of those that maybe like is related. Yeah, it is like a promotion kind of thing, but also obviously I'm not just doing it for the promotion, or otherwise I wouldn't be playing games on stream, because if I wanted to promote myself, I wouldn't be playing games. That would be just, it wouldn't make sense, you know? This is all on this layer, so... I'm gonna put that there. Right, there we go. Or wait, should I have? Let me go back up here, do this, and then we'll read your comments. It's a Chris. He wants a shell. Instead, he's gonna get an onion. I've been enjoying this chat. Fair enough, I guess. You have a certain aura charisma to you. God, people are weird. People are so weird. I don't get it. Yes, I'm calling you weird for complimenting me. Fight me IRL if you disagree. God damn it. Oh, is this something else I did in the wrong layer? I guess so. Hold on, let's fix it. Boop, boop. There we go. Amazing! It's all fixed. Wow! Nerd fact. Alright. Damn it, I had one that I learned recently, and I was like, oh yeah, that'll be good for the thing. Oh yeah. I will re-redeem Pepper. However, I warn you, I have a friend who comes in here and redeems Salt every time, like within seconds of showing up, so, you know. Alright. Let me think. Okay, I have played a little Resident Evil recently, so we'll go with a Resident Evil fact. A Ranger X fact? Shit. Ranger X fact? I could do that, because I also played that recently. Okay. I can give several facts on Ranger X. Ranger X in Japanese is actually called X Ranza, and it's actually fairly different with its gameplay. You'd be like, because I'm like, how different can a game be between versions? Oh, it's gotta be just harder in the American version, right? No! Indra, the little motorcycle you play with, It significantly handles worse, and when you merge with him, whatever the heck it is, your gunfire is about half the speed. Like, it's such a drastically different way to play the game, and I kind of hate it. I did play through it and beat it, but man, it is so much, I would say, less fun to play like that. Like, half the firing rate of your machine gun is just... Yikes! Why, though? Chris, you weren't talking. As far as I know, you're just sitting here redeeming your points because you're a point redeemer. If you want, look, if you want your own nerd fact, then I will grant that because that was my error, okay? I'm a benevolent streamer. Give me that Ari fact. Alright, since you like Nintendo. Okay, so Resident Evil 2 on N64. They couldn't fit all the audio on there if they wanted to do, like, you know, getting all the PlayStation stuff, right? So, for the music, what they actually did was they got a... they knew someone who wrote a PlayStation 1 music emulator, and they used that to emulate the PlayStation 1 music, and it's actually pretty impossible to tell the difference between the two. It's emulated that well. So that's how they fit all the music on there. There you go. Here's your Resident Evil fact. Now say I'm benevolent. Say I'm kind. Well, don't say I'm kind, because I'm not gonna ask anyone to lie on stream. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 on N64. I hope I said 64, not GameCube. Resident Evil 2 is a really interesting mess of both impressive and not the version you want to play. Belligerent? Alright, I'll take that. I mean, it's not even a matter of me taking it. I am just a belligerent asshole. Oh, God. Alright, you know what? Because I'm so nice, and I really want to say this one more nerd fact about Resident Evil on N64. One of the cutscenes is actually incorrect. There's a scene where Ada and Claire share, where they're talking to Annette Birkin, one of the antagonists of the game, and they're getting like a plot dump, right? And because they were either trying to save memory or just didn't notice, Claire and Ada share the exact same cutscene, so you don't see the person saying this, but regardless of who you're playing as at the time, it's Claire saying, you know, you mean he used his own body? It's like, wait a minute, it's not Ada. I can tell it's not Ada, because Ada sounds like... I have a word for, what to say about Ada. Ada's just that kind of gal that is just oozing confidence and sexiness, and Claire is, she's making do. Making do, not being eaten. I wanted to replay Resident Evil 1, or Resident Evil 2 Remake for a little bit, but that game is so fucking brutally hard, it does not work with my aggressive nature whatsoever, that, like, that game just kicks my ass. Is my lasso fill. Also, how you doing, Chris? Have there been any more Devolver Digital games you purchased? Oh, wait a minute. No, I have a question for you. Have you bought that stupid Plumbers Wear Ties, or Don't Wear Ties Switch game? Or did you avoid that because it's just terrible? I know the answer to this already. I think Chris has been collecting limited run games, regardless of whether he's gonna play them or not. Chris also collects demos for some reason. Oh, I didn't... Do I do the background now? It's not even gonna be much of the background, so... Your art is the best art of all. Damn it. Hi, Joe. I didn't know this was Compliment Cousin Mike Day. God damn it. If Joel has something better to do, like be nice to someone else, go hug your mother. She'll be nicer to you, unlike me. Me, who will just say, stop with the slanderous nonsense. Was on The Office, don't get all squishy on me? Good. Fuck's sake. I didn't watch The Office because it was I can't do awkward comedy. And The Office is, pretty much the most awkward thing I can think of that isn't... Wait, what was it? What was that other show? That had Larry Bird in it. I hated that show so much. My friend tried to get me to like it. I'm like, I hate this. I hate this. Curb Your Enthusiasm. God, I hated that show. It was a little entertaining with Michael J. Fox, because, you know, dark humor in a way. The stream crashed because of Twitch, but I heard you say something about collecting demos, so I assume you're talking about... Yes, I said, did you wind up getting Plumbers Don't Wear Ties from Limited Run Games, since I know you collect garbage and demos? Mike Tyson Mysteries? I've heard that's good. I've seen one or two clips from it, but I have not actually watched it. Community? I'd have to look that up. I think I've seen clips from it. Oh god, I got that guy from that show that my brother's fiance watches. I have seen parts of it, but I don't think it's also one of my things. Order the collector's edition of Plumbers Wear... You ordered the collector's edition of Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Chris, oh my god. Ken Jeong... That's the Asian guy, right? Because he's in the show that my brother's fiance watches, which I don't know the name of. It's like they put the singers in these ridiculous costumes, and the hosts try and guess who it is. Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase... Is Chevy Chase a dick? Masked Singer? Look, I don't know the name of it. I walked by and I've seen a couple of things from it and I'm like, yeah. Okay, it is Masked Singer. I'm not good at watching things. You're gonna have to get that out there right the fuck now, because... Yes, Cousin Mike, have you seen this? The answer's probably no. Why not? Because I can't... I have to see the fucking collector's edition of this stupid Limited Run thing. Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. What the hell comes with this that you ordered this shit? Collector's Definitive Edition. $90? Why? Oh my god, they rendered it. There's an anime cover and a MSX style picture of the girl? Chris, I don't know why you would order this. Oh, he was a doctor, okay. Yeah, guys, if you haven't seen the Plumbers Don't Wear Ties limited edition, here, this is why I'm, like, fucking losing my shit. Why? 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 Oh my god. Have they, like, talked about where the actors are now? Who would assume plumbers wear ties? It's a good question. Maybe in the definitive edition, they'll tell you where this assumption has come from. Yeah, now you know why I'm confused. And bewildered why he would order that. $90 for that. Oh my god. Watch someone do a let's play. Okay. I can only I think let's play should be in quotes there. You have to retype that for me. More like a let's watch and suffer. Limited Run owns the game. They own the... Oh my god. Thank you. 100% thought it was porn when I saw the site. I remember thinking it was that from, like, reviews back then, because, like, it certainly got awkward enough for it to be like that. Oh, Chris, by the way, if you decide that you want to play that game and show it off to everyone in the, you know, at a hangout, you're buying whiskey before then. That, it qualifies as a movie as far as I'm concerned, and a trash one at that. You're not submitting my brain to that pain. They did interviews with the actors. Okay, well, I look forward to them, you know, telling all about how they're like, yeah, they didn't pay us much. The set sucked. And I think the director was on all sorts of cocaine. Like, all of the cocaine. Core's pretty much done, so now we just gotta do... Don't exactly know how I'm gonna do this. I didn't plan this out super well, because, like, honest to God, my plans for this was kind of more about the other picture that I have, but we'll get to that in a minute. They said they intentionally made it on the menu so when you push the directional D-pad, you were never quite sure which option the menu is. Why? Why? I feel like that one episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy. Hey Johnny, people really like it when they say "why" all the time! Okay, I think we need another soundtrack. What soundtrack do you want? Fuck it, we'll go with this one, because it's easy. Also, a group at the office. I really try to get into it, but could not. Comedy is too awkward. Yeah. But see, that's where someone is gonna pop in and be like, which one? The American one or the British one? And then regardless of which one you say, oh, the other one's better. You should watch that one now. You're like, I'm sure it's so much better. They want to recreate the original... Oh, you meant for the remake. Or the remaster. Whatever the fuck it is. Okay. Gotcha. I thought you meant for the original one. I'm like... okay. That seems a little stupid. It's a little... It's okay, both of them actually literally do less of a shit. People like... People get real pedantic over that. Yeah, they do. And I'm like, look... The only time I'll get pedantic over something like that is, like, when it's like, oh, I didn't like this game because it was too hard and it's a retro game. It's like, well, did you play the Japanese version? Because that version's actually much easier, and it's actually the fun version to play. And like, no. And it can't, like, you know, I want to play, like, the real version. It's like, the real version is the real version. It's original. Ah! Intentionally hard to navigate. Well, I look forward to when you make Geo play it. And he's like, I can't pick the menu that I want. And you're just gonna be sat there looking at me going, tee hee, hee hee hee. And I'm gonna go, oh god, please help. Let's get this... Oh, wait. Where's my Chad brush? There, my Chad brush. Wait, what? Oh. There we go. Lower that a bit. Do this. Sorry, I just need a minute. I'm doing things. We'll get to the Chad brush in a second, actually. Recent episode of Bob's Burgers, I was thinking about how much you would hate it. I have seen a couple of episodes of Bob's Burgers, and it's okay. I didn't hate it. But that particular episode sounds, you know, not my thing. The amount of times I said I couldn't get into American Office, followed by a response of, oh, you should If only you could find out which one they saw first. So you could just see if they're just talking shit out their ass. Just to be, like, you know which one that they actually like. And see if they, you know, would say the exact same thing. So I'm willing to bet. That's how it is with some people. I don't know too many shows that have been, like, redone in that, but, like, The Office is just one of those things that, like, has come up, and it's like, oh my god, have you ever seen The Office? Because I'm like, yes. Because they know I like British humor. What is it about British humor I like? I don't fucking know. Couldn't even tell you. Obsessively loves it, I don't get it. I know some people who obsessively love it too. And, the other one, BoJack Horseman. And sure. Glad you like it. This is all I can say. You'll, like, enjoy away. Away over there. Thank you. Trim this down a little bit like that. What you just said about The Office is how I feel people talk about Firefly. They say how good it is because they started with Serenity, which is great, but the show is just kind of okay. I like Serenity a lot. Like, obviously the budget's a lot lower, so, like, they, you know, had to contain certain things, but I think the characters are hugely important to why the show is good. Like, if you're not, like, if characters cannot save a show for you, then I can't do much about that. Like, for me, I can sit through a story that is, like, maybe not as compelling or good if the characters are good. I really do love Serenity, but if you don't get into it for that, then what can you say, you know? Like, the thing that... I said this a bunch already, but the thing I think is key, if you're gonna recommend a show to someone, make sure it's because they're gonna like the show and not because you like the show. Or game, like, either one of them. Like, because that's just a way to set up disappointment for both you and the person. Because, like, I've had people, like, really want to show me a show. Like, they love the crap out of it. And I'm like, okay, you know, I'll give it a try. And they put it on, it's awkward as hell, and I hate it. And they look over, like they're looking over at me the whole time I'm watching this, and I'm like, oh god, this is gonna get awkward after this, isn't it? And then the show ends. So what'd you think of it? It was awkward and I hated it. Like, oh, but it wasn't that awkward. Yes, it was. Very much so. I haven't hard time getting to adult animation, so I guess they're called Family Guy, South Park, Big Mouth. Early Family Guy was okay. I liked some of Rick and Morty back in the day, like season 1, that was fine. I didn't see anything past that. I heard they got really annoying, but I don't know much about it. Because the mic is kind. Yes, I'm late, it's fine. I refer back to my couldn't give a shit what other people like comments. Yeah. I recommend Mike play Monster Hunter now because I like mobile games. I'm very happy that you like mobile games, Chris. I will get right on not playing Monster Hunter now. Enjoying my ice cream. I don't really care if someone else doesn't like what kind of ice cream. Joe, I swear to God, I've had so many problems with that. Especially with food. That's why I recommend things I expect you to hate. That's why I don't play any of them, Chris. And when Gio goes like, how come you're not, how come you're being mean or whatever to Chris? I'm like, I'm not being mean. I'm just saying, shut the fuck up, Chris. Why is someone tagging me on my Discord? Oh, Cousin Panzer has tagged me with a Ranger. I'm gonna have to check that out later. Sorry, got distracted. Right. So, I am what I would call a... No, Joe, I agree. I'll follow up in a minute. Yes, I have a Discord. I think if you just type exclamation Discord, it should pop up. Do you accuse you of being mean to me? He has, because, like, he's like, you don't give things, like, a chance like that. I'm like, I don't give it a chance because I know Chris is a fucking jackass who will just go like, oh, he's gonna hate this. Hey, Gio, try this game. Wow, I hate this. I know, isn't it great? And I'm like, because I remember, I was in your house. You were, damn it. I don't remember the game it was, but I'm like, Gio, why are you still playing this? Like, I'm trying to give it a fair chance. I'm like, Chris is literally making you play this because he knows you're gonna hate it. No, he's not, like, doing that at all. And you go, no, really, I thought you'd hate it. And I'm like, how do you not know Chris by now? How do you not know he does this? No, Joe, like, as for what you were saying, no, I 100% get that kind of thing. I am what people like to call a picky eater, even though I'm willing to try things. So I just think, my taste buds suck. So, I get people going like, oh, how come you don't have X and Y on your plate? And I'm like, because I don't like it. Oh, you're so picky. And I'm like, okay, well, let me know when you start eating from my plate so I could, so then I could maybe give a shit. I 100% get it. I will never understand why people care so much about what's on other people's plates. It's like, just shut up. So I need to do this. Then I can sample. There we go. I think that's the right one, right? That is the right one. Sometimes recommend it because I think I like it. You didn't always do that. Don't even. You did not always do that. There were so many games that he was, like, trying to play, and it was like, oh god, Gio, just stop. Play something you like. You guys need to hug it out. Right? I get it, it's funny sometimes, but also, Gio should know better by now. I need a texture. I had this family member who really got upset that I wasn't, just, like, eating what everyone else was eating, but I wasn't making them cook anything, right? Like, I would handle it. Like, if they were eating, you know, lobster for the Christmas dinner that they usually do, what I wind up doing is I make salmon. And they just get so mad, and I'm like, why do you care? Saturation down. Multiply? I think multiply will be good. Mouse is on the other screen. Good job. Great job, great job, great job, great job. You're in Discord? Cool. It's fairly laid back, and by fairly laid back, I mean, you know, people chat, sometimes they hang out. Most of the chaos winds up happening in the, co-op, voice chat. You're telling me him watch the Flash movie on New Year's Eve because I liked it? He didn't. But, you know, it sounds like a you thing. I believe you. I'm glad that you could share the pleasure of the Flash, the guy who assaults people, and didn't he, like, he didn't hold them hostage or something, right? Forgot what it was all about. Like, there was some shit going on. Yeah, I'm just at the point where I'm not gonna show someone something because, like, I think they'll like it, because I learned a long time ago that people don't like what I like. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. We go. I keep saying there we go. It makes the picture go quicker. One more layer. Two more layers. And what we need is something like this. Do that. Then do multiply. They did a whole lot of crimes, including kidnapping an indigenous teenage girl. God. Because NB... Wait, what? They, because... Still not getting it, but don't worry about it. I don't need more facts about the Flash. So now what I'm gonna do... Let's duplicate this. Merge that. Yeah, I heard about the numerous things that happened. It was a thing. .jpeg. .avi. .real media. Now, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Let's do, like, something outrageous. Let's do 86%. Blur it! Blur it! There we go. Yeah, I saw that and I didn't, get to comment on it, because, I forgot what was going on that day, actually. I think that was the day I was panicking because I couldn't find my backpack. I'm like, did I leave it somewhere? But I just left it in the back of Gio's car, which is fine. So you're going to be unemployed. Like, you're not... There's not a chance of, like, you know, your boss going like, hey, I don't think you're a pile of crap, so you should, you know, be on the not pile of crap team. No. I'll blur your Gaussian. Damn, girl. Should have spent all that money on plumber. Oh my god, Chris. Also, Gray, don't tease me with a good time, am I right? Filter, blur. That's Cousin Ark's job. By good time, I mean where I reply ooh woo in a very monotone. It's fine. Yeah, this looks good. I don't like this background here, but I said but anyway. But we did it again. Let's do some of the texture here. And what we're gonna do is duplicate that. And then we're gonna Gaussian blur this. Too much. Ray, you're being too nice. God damn it. Supposed to be mean to the streamer. Nope, it's official. They're cutting 1.8 mil for your department, and you're part of that. Gotta do this whole update, the resume. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a load of bullshit. And I'm sure that they're making record profits just to really rub salt in the wounds. Well, let's make another layer real quick. If I don't have 4,000 layers, you know, I might be kidnapped and asking for help. Hard to be mean to the streamer. I feel like, be more entertaining, nerd. Don't you know your cartoon character is anatomically incorrect? I thought you were an artist. One of my favorite comments ever on media that's fantasy is when someone is looking for realism inside of something that's so plainly not real, and it's like, what the fuck's that? It's like, let me think of something outrageous. It's like, this character is carrying way too big of a sword. It doesn't make any sense. How could they, no one could carry that? It's like, my guy, they're flying. They're a dragon, or part dragon, or whatever bullshit. They're casting lightning out of their other hand, but the giant sword's the problem? Tell me more! Mike, you're working too slow. Let's get some progress in this piece already. I mean, I'm aware of that. God damn it, I am aware. Great, that's a sore spot. How dare you? God, it hurts. Truth, it stings. I know as a man on the internet, I'm not allowed to have feelings, but ow. That part of my brain that shouldn't be there. It hurts. It stings. It's just not my nature came in to hang. Aw. What is this? Like, I've bumped into a lot of communities on Twitch.tv that people are like, they have nice communities. Like, Wenwood's got a nice community. Nisago, Sasabi. Cousin Ark's got some nice people in the stream. Have they put chemicals in the water to turn your frog character gay yet? No, because she's not the gay character. The gay character's, coming up. You leave the non-gay character out of the gay frog commentary, okay? She doesn't understand what gay is. That's actually the truth, and it's going to be a very, very funny moment. I'm really, really looking forward to that moment where I get to draw Cora's face just completely, like, just staring at her friend that she's known for probably at that point maybe a year, and she'd be like, "So, you like girls?" She'd be like, "Yeah, how have you not noticed?" Cora just takes like a minute to be like, "Oh my god." Just like, wait, but how though? Oh my goodness, I just realized that I have painted over all these shadows with the wrong color. And it's not at all a big deal. But here, let's watch something fun happen. Let's do this, and then we do this. There we go. I thought it looked a little weird. Mark that down. Liz XP. I don't know if I know them. I'm really slow to follow a streamer. Like, you know, I'll hang out for with the raid for a little bit, but I usually won't talk. I don't know. Social and stuff. Do it. Why though? Oh crap! Hold on. You there? You're not supposed to be there. Hold on. Come on. How the? It's fine. Not swearing. Okay, it's still doing it. Doesn't make me confused. I'd promote Joe. I think you'd make a good president. Doesn't all that responsibility sound great? I actually found... Huh. I'd be the president idiocracy? Keep forgetting what the drink's called, but I know it's what plants crave. I never thought Idiocracy was going to be a historical document. Rondo, right. You want us to give water to the plants? It's Rondo. It's what plants crave. Yeah, the guy... God damn it. Excuse me. Don't make Cousin Mike laugh. Emotions are banned on the internet. Well, that's not gonna be where I want it to be, is it? Oh, that was a mistake. A mistake I won't live to regret. Cue Mega Man sound. How have I not put that on the soundboard? Well, because my soundboard only has 6, not the soundboard, you know, the Stream Deck only has 6 buttons, so it's like, how many sounds can it fit? Not many! Stretch and sip, oh my god, the healthy option, ew. Who would do that? Okay, hold on a second. Suppose I'll have a sip of my actual water, not the, Clear Frost Black Cherry flavored sparkling water with natural flavors. I love long names. Play Goofy sound? I mean, why would I do that? I don't have that on command. I hope that was loud. I promise that'll be when Gen Z is running the country we don't get better. I'm an elder millennial. I'll probably be dead by then. Probably will be, yeah. You ain't getting Social Security, bitch. They just casually admitted that. They're like, yeah, it's just we're not affecting Social Security for the young for the old people. We're gonna be doing that for the young people. All right, stretching. Signature select cherry seltzer water flavored with other natural flavors. I know that was a typo, but I'm gonna point it out because it's funny. Alright, give me a second. Doing a little stretching. Don't want those blood clots. Gotta live to the ripe old age of 120 just to, you know, be like, back in my day, we had cartridges in our system and that's the way we liked it. Okay, Grandpa, I guess you're gonna tell us that you owned your games? That's right, we did! The company couldn't just take it from you! That's some pretty good stretching, I think. Do you mean Sony couldn't come into your house and take away your movies? No, we had them on discs. It was great. Except when your ferrets ate them. We drove cars with gasoline, Sonny. Our cars were powered by explosions and dinosaurs. And none of this electricity crap. It's like Glover. Ooh, God. Yeah, Ubisoft did kind of out themselves as a bunch of assholes, but I love that the out of touch lead just kind of like what, like, it was just kind of like the Blizzard event all over again. It's like, it's like, you want to own your games? That doesn't make sense to us. How can that be maximum profit if you own your games? We ate the avocado toast and that's the way we liked it. Explosions about 1 foot away from your oh god. Especially in the case of a motorcycle, yeah. Alright, cool. Korra looks badass. Which is very unlike Korra. I kind of feel like I need to do a little bit more of this, but I might save that for, you know, when I'm not streaming, so, you know, people aren't just watching me be fucking boring. Okay, multiply... There we go. Y'all have internet, don't you? Oh, God. That's another sore spot for me. Oh, Panzer wants a shell, alright. Well, Panzer can have the fancy one. That's kind of floating there. That's pretty much what my art software went and did. They were like... They were hugely important to me because, you know, Adobe... Yeah, there we go. Now we got early. Adobe's like, you know, you gotta subscribe to this art software, and it'll make it cheaper, even though it's way more expensive. So, everyone starts flocking to Clip Studio, and it's like, oh my god, we don't have to subscribe to this. You know, we get 2 installs, this is great, and Clip Studio does a version 2 of their software, and, oh, you have to sign in. Sorry, you have to... If your software doesn't call in every day, you can't use it. It's like, wait, what? Also, you only get 1 machine now. Wait, what? Also, you got to subscribe to get updates. And you can subscribe to our software instead, and that way, you don't have to buy and subscribe. It's like, Clip Studio, you were supposed to be the chosen one. Why? Why are you now being a villain? And then, of course, in the comments, if you bring up any of this, they're like, people just go like, what, don't you have the internet? It's like, when I went to the diner, right, and I was, like, hanging out with my dad and I just want to draw a little bit, the last thing I want to see is, you know, please sign into the internet to use the software that you paid for on this perpetual license. Hold on, shell tab, and it never lit up for you? Well, Chris, you're not, as what the kids say, lit. They probably don't say that anymore, though. You're saying they're... Wait. You're saying... A shell made me notice the stream has frozen for me. Oh. Gadzooks. I'm not that slow. Surely there'd be some kind of progress that should be notable. Am I on flick, or do I have to drip or riz? Look. We speak English here. 90s English, preferably. Where people, you know, are rad. Even though I think rad was more of an 80s term. Cousin Panzer and his concerned raccoon always fill me with inspiration to do better. That's what got us through the blitzes. This is a family-friendly Christmas stream. Get bonked, idiot. It's the new year, the year of the Aaart, year of the rabbit, year of good times. You must commence the good times, Artistan. Meet sexy Tekken girls of rabbit variety. The blood pact will be made. It's year of the dragon, you fuck. We're all little angels here. My ass you are. Look, is already like 9 years old. Look, I don't want to know what you're doing with 9-year-olds, okay? Just, I don't know what they're saying. It's very obtuse. Excuse me, we're all little cousin angels. I believe you. Little cousin angels. But sometimes I gotta get the hammer out and, you know, make sure you're all in line. How do, Gundam? How has Tekken 8 been treating you? Are there actually bunny girls in said game? Or is there, excuse me. One second, I'm gonna clear my throat. Cousin Mike loves post-nasal drip. What was I saying? Right, are there actually bunny girls in there, or is there just furries in there? Or has Tekken gotten too serious to have silly characters like that? Wasn't Tekken the one with the bear, little dinosaur? Wait. Yeah, I think there was a little dinosaur in Tekken 3. I don't remember what his name is. No bunny gals, just very real bears. Bear, dinosaur, and kangaroo. I'm trying to remember if that was in Tekken 3, but, you know, that was like 70 years ago. I should probably be dead by now if you think about it, you know. I've handled CDs. Like, that's like the messages of the ancients. Kuma, Alex, and Roger, respectively. Roger the kangaroo? Fuck off. Roger the kangaroo, that's just nonsense. This is the second generation of Kuma. First one died fighting. Okay, I have to look this up. Kuma, Tekken. Jesus Christ, that is a very real bear with a very real headband and a very... Okay, I have to share this with y'all for a moment. Hold on. This is from Tekken, apparently. That is from Tekken, apparently. We're all here to witness this. Oh my god, they referenced it in the game that shall not be named. Can I copy this image? No. Oh well. So, Akuma is also the pet training partner of Heihachi. Very serious game. Noted. Very serious. 11 out of 10. Very serious. Let me put on some not so dreary and serious music. I'm gonna play the usual shit because I'm really boring with this, and I really need some motivation to kick me in the ass. Nope, not there. There we go. I like how all the animals in Tekken are very realistically done. I mean, I'm sure Sega is probably like 3 games away from doing that. This is probably too loud. I think go any lower with this. You have to forgive me, I'm a new audio player. I finally gave up Winamp after 70 years. So, I'm a little less familiar with this one. Here we go. Let's ink this nice and quick. I really gotta go through Freedom Planet on stream. Then Doughboy will yell at me. He'll be all, cause I'm like, don't you play this game enough? And I'll be like, Doughboy, shut up. I have a problem with this game, and that's I love it too much. Okay, now it's too low. Trying to stream things, man. Imagine doing that. Who would do that? I was like, I would have replied to you earlier, but I was going to be streaming anyway, so... Figured why bother. Also, thank you for your continued support of whatever the hell this is. Oh, God. I indeed play Monster Hunter World on PC. This is usually the part where disappointment kicks in because everyone plays on console. I am in fact on the correct layer. Where were you earlier? Music is good for this and music... Wait, the music for this and the music from Gunstar Heroes is kind of a good mix. Right? They definitely were inspired by Gunstar Heroes, and it shows. It doesn't have crossplay. Right? Unfortunately, I've been answering this question for like the last 5 years. No, it doesn't, and I wish it did. It's always like, Capcom still hasn't done it. With their latest game, with Rise, they still do not have crossplay. And I'm betting they're not gonna have it with World either. Not World, Wilds. I don't know why. I don't know why Capcom hates crossplay. They also hate cross-save, which is just massively infuriating. Bandai does as well. Why? It's apparently not hard to do, according to certain developers. Because I remember the Rocket League guys were like... Oh shit, I just realized I don't have the full picture up. I'm sorry. The Rocket League guys way back when were like, yeah, we're just waiting on Sony to allow us to do this, and Sony's like, no, security, and blah 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 blah. Oh, hi, Remy. Nerd fact! Oh my god, I knew I shouldn't have lowered the limit on the nerd fact. I'm running out of these things. Okay. So, Sonic 3D Blast. We'll go with that. Sonic 3D Blast. What do I know about that one? Okay, Sonic 3D Blast is a kind of an interesting mess of a game that they even put out on Sega Channel, and they had to divide the game into 2 downloads. So you could play the first half, and then it'd be like, thanks for playing, here's your code to get to the second half of the game. And the reason why the game is so big is, you know, they used all that pre-rendered graphics and whatnot, but one of the things that also didn't help is they got a full-ass FMV in the beginning. Right? So, the FMV is actually, like, really, 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 short, like, in terms of, like, height. And what they did was they used some kind of Genesis, like, flimflammery to double the lines to get it to be the resolution that they wanted it to be. It's so weird. Sonic 3D Blast, 1, it sucks. 2, the PC performance. I think I like aspects of them. Look, neither version of the game is something I would want to play. However, Comically Gray, here's another nerd fact, retroactively, you might have been made wrong because the developer went back and made a definitive version of the game and included save files, level select. I think he improved the controls, added Supersonic in, and it's only for the Genesis version. Yeah, no, I'm not even kidding. I forgot what his channel is named. Damn it. I can't remember the name of it. Yep, no, I cannot remember the name of the channel. You should be able to just look up Sonic 3D Blast Definitive Edition. Or Director's Cut. One of the two. Yeah, there's 2 facts about Sonic 3D Blast. Comically, I know even more than that because help. How you doing, Remy? I hope the day is treating you the well, and not, you know, being trapped in a well. Don't, Remy, if you're trapped in a well, like, blink twice. Or see if Lassie will help you. When are they gonna reboot Lassie? They've rebooted everything else. And if you say they've already rebooted Lassie, I might just shut the door and leave. Like, what do you even say to that? Love the soundtrack way too much. I told you, I am not the kind of person to troll. And if I do, it's usually with a very obvious inflection. I'm not gonna say it's good. It's still Sonic 3D Blast at its core, which is, it's a game. It sure is a game. Like, if there's one thing you could say about Traveler's Tales, they make very impressive games in terms of technology. Unfortunately, they are frequently not very fun to play. Because they also made Sonic R. It's a very technically impressive game. But god is it just... It's Sonic R. such a mistake playing the soundtrack, because now I just want to play the game. I'm doing a playthrough here and there of Nira's story in Freedom Planet 2, since I've only played through Lilacs, and it's still fun. I'm not very good at playing Nira. I don't know. She's hard. She hits like a goddamn bus, but she's hard to platform with. You just can't feel the sunshine, Mike. Or allow it to brighten up your day. Well, look. When you're living in the city, you gotta survive. You gotta keep the dream alive. And other such things. I primarily started this picture because I wanted to show off Arlie's forehead without her bangs in the way. And that sounds a little odd. It's like, who cares? It's just like she's got this spot here that I don't know, that is just not ever shown. It's like I want to show some details, you know, even if they're really fucking pointless. Maybe a trip to Pumpkin Hill for you? Well, that'll allow me to flex my knuckles. Sorry, I know the lyrics more to the parody version of that song than the actual song, where they just replace every noun pretty much with knuckles. And then, like Sonic, I don't knuckles. You could just stop to show off Arlie. I mean, there is that. Well, no, I have a separate picture for that. Does chat want to see the other picture? If I get 3 people saying yes, I will do it. There's 1. Even though it's not a yes, that's a yes, which is I believe different, but I'll let it slide this time. Sometimes hype gets the best of us, you know. Chat is 1. We are chat. This is G-Time. Listen here, cutest of Borg. I will make your ass sleep, and I will make your Borg keep self-destruct on its own because we need an explosion at the end of this. Fuck diplomacy. Okay, so that's 2 yeses. Do I count Joe's as a yes? Is that what I'm getting here? There is no chat, only Zool. God, that's hard to do with post. I would like my nose to stop doing that. If I could ask my nose for one favor, it would be to stop putting snot down my throat. Oh, God. Okay, I will take it as a yes. Okay, let's tape. Okay, so I'm going to say this. Wait, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that. Okay. Well, I might not be Snotgunner soon. I might actually change my name to something different. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna change it to because, you know, that would be stupid, because then it gets taken. But it will probably be something along the lines of Cousin Mike. Okay, I'm gonna point this out. If I could ask you one thing, it'd be to not tell me about your snot. Well, I'm sorry, you've been informed. There is no, like, Arlie is not nude in this picture. It's just hard to see the clothes at the moment. Okay? Okay. Okay? Be good. Good. Oh crap. I forgot I did the background. The background's gaudy as shit. That's what happens when you get a 6-foot tall character to work at a place where typically people are probably around the more 4 foot to maybe almost 5-ish foot. Like, imagine a character from Sonic the Hedgehog walking around and all of a sudden someone who's like 6 feet tall walks by. So she does not fit in here with this. Mind if I make a recommendation? Go ahead. And if it is take off her clothes, well, Twitch's terms of service would kick me in the balls. Yeah, boobs indeed. She's just ripping through this, and that's 90% of the reason that I wanted to do it. Like, I just like the idea of her, like, desperately trying to fit into something that is not meant for her. I'm really gonna hate doing this background because it's gaudy as shit if you didn't notice, because it's casino. Alright, let's hear the recommendation. I'm a little nervous having this open because I know how Twitch has been about tits. Raise the tail a little, so I cover myself with tail would push the expression more. I was kind of... I don't disagree with that. I was kind of trying to have the tray do that, a little bit of that. I actually have to fix that hand mangled. But the tail, I was having down here because she's ripping through her stockings, and I thought that might be a point of her going like, God damn it, you know, this is just not working out. I don't know. I have to think on it. This is supposed to be a lewd piece, so I don't mind covering up bits that shouldn't be covered. Or, bits that shouldn't be covered. Come on, brain. This isn't a lewd piece, so I don't mind covering up bits. It's just it's more supposed to be a funny piece. Fucking hell. Yes, I'm slowly working on this here and there. I'll think about moving the tail up. It shouldn't be too hard, because I have that on a different layer, because, whee! Yeah, I gotta fix that, and then, like, the background is... Like, that background is just awful. I hate it. But, you know, that's a casino for you, so... But yes, haha, funny, bunny girl meme, etc. Because of Mikey's so clever, doing the obvious stupid joke. Oh, Mike, everything is lewd if you try hard enough. That's the problem. You don't try, like, you don't have to try. It just gets taken out of context regardless. Now we get the woo part. Here it comes. I like that part. It gives me joy. You only have a few more days before the year of the rabbit's over, though, so you better hurry. Listen, I already did an Arlie funny girl piece for that. I don't know where it is, though. Hold on. Doodles? Maybe. Forgot I drew that picture. Forgot I drew that one too, because I have a different version of it. I don't know if I have the bunny girl picture here. It's a very fitting funny girl picture. I do have this picture of Arlie working another job. Money's tight, you know, so... Damn it, where is this fucking bunny girl picture? There it is, you're the rabbit. That one was just sad? Of course it is! It's, you know, broke ass just trying to, like, make ends meet, but oops, I spilled the ramen. I'm gonna eat it quick. Of course it's set. You know what else is tight? What else is tight? My shoelaces. Gotta retie these things. Shit, man, you don't want to lose that circulation down there. Your toenails turn purple because lack of circulation. You're like, oh my god, my feet feel weird. Well, yes. But yes, of course, it's going to be sad because, you know, when you're on an adventure, not all the adventuring is going to be, you know, totally going well. Never get them quite right. I'm 38 and I wear this is why I wear slip-ons. Look, the moment I decide to completely cash in on, like, wait a minute, I work at home. I don't have to wear socks or shoes. I could just put on these flip-flops. This is amazing. Why did I do this years ago? Dude, I got $5 chonkles from Lidl. I'm not gonna say they're, like, you know, amazing or anything, but for $5, they've been doing damn good. I just put on this. You never go full work from home, so that's the day you end up getting cold in the office. Joe, I hate to tell you this, but I work from home. I run a small business. The whole starving artist thing? Oh yes. And before the arc where Arlie, Blip, and Cora are put into indentured servitude due to something Cora did. Cora is definitely gonna get them in trouble like that. Not like indentured servitude, but they are definitely going to be like I pictured them coming back from like a mission where they had to go like fight something and like they're all battered and bruised. And someone's like, you know, oh, thank you so much for destroying that, you know, evil monster, you know, what can we ever do to repay you? And then, like, Cora just immediately just goes like, oh, you know, we just wanted to help out. It's, you know, no payment necessary. And Arlie just, like, looks over with, like, the death glare that could probably cut a hole with just the rage alone. And then, you know, they don't get paid, but then the next time it happens and she starts saying that, Arlie slaps her hand over Cora's face. It's just like, we'll gladly take Braum, which is their currency, and lodgings, please. That is very much gonna happen. Oh, I know, so do I. And we don't have an office, but I'm still worried about it. It's PDS. Oh, shit. Dude, I get that for a different reason. I'm not gonna go into it. I will not go into it, because it's a lot of, yes. I did caregiving for 12 years, so I still do certain things because of caregiving. Like, whatever I wore for, like, pants the previous day, I will put that in front of my bed just in case I need to jump out of bed, throw them on, and run downstairs. Even though that has not happened in quite a while. You just don't get rid of certain mental tics. Like, I've looked at the floor and, like, when I've done it, and I'm like, I don't have to do that anymore. And I just go to bed anyway. I'm just like, whatever. Oops. Wait. There's no object to transform. What layer did I put this on, then? Yeah, there's a lot of ideas I have for Arlie, Cora, and Blip doing stupid shit. Right now I'm in a very, very serious arc, so I'm looking forward to that. I actually started doing a side non-canon series. Which isn't going very well, if I'm honest, because I've mentioned this before. One of them I can't show because I said I'm not going to show anything rated M. But there's rated M stuff in this particular page, and it's not because I wanted to do lewd stuff. It was just because the idea I had in my head, like the conversation, really amused me so much that I really wanted to do it. But, you know, I have already said that I'm not doing any lewd stuff with, Journey to the Skyline, so I guess I just did it for no one to see. Unless I can figure out how to censor it, which I'm not good at doing, because I hate censorship. I think censorship's, like, one of the stupidest things you can do. It's like, just design the thing for the thing you want, and don't censor it. You know? We're gonna put RoboCop on TV, and we're gonna remove all of the blood and gore. The movie's about 15 minutes. You get to see the opening... You get to see the title, and then the end credits. So, yeah. I mean, I'm saying all this, but Journey to the Skyline's gone a little further in a direction than I anticipated it to, but that's sometimes how writing goes. Like I said, the current arc is pretty dark that I'm working on. Opposed to issue 8, which is, you know, issue 8's just... It has a moment of darkness, but it's mostly just comedy. In fact, there's a page coming up soon. It's one of my favorite pages of Korra that I've done so far, and I hope everyone winds up liking that, because when I finally finished the page and zoomed out, I was laughing way too hard. Oh, we're almost to the song I really like. I mean, I like all these songs a lot, but Shade Armory, man. Okay, there we go. That was bothering me. Let's drop this back down to that, and then continue on what we were doing. Okay. Yeah, Journey to the Skyline is kind of evolving outside of my hands, which is amusing me. I had plans for it, and they're really just kind of evolving into their own thing. I mean, you all saw the last picture I did of Matilda, which, to say she was mad, kind of an understatement. Matilda was not a happy camper. I'm looking forward to getting that part of the comic, but that is ways away. It takes me so damn long to finish these pages. Like, I'm really trying to figure out how to go quicker. I'm honestly looking forward to the next hiatus that I get, which is, you know, between issues. I would like a little bit of a break. So I'm enjoying making the comic, but I'm definitely feeling a little burned out. Just because the comic work is really demanding. Like, this drawing took, you know, how long so far? About an hour? Now multiply that between 6 to 8 panels on a page. I'm gonna lose my focus because of this song. It's a lot of work, let's just end it with that. I really like the song. Remember Cousin Mike. Oh god, how am I gonna do it with my throat like this? I'll give it a good college try. Extra thick! Oh god, crap! Welcome. That'll be $5. Oh god. This song is so good. Said it before, but this song is based off a song that I really didn't like that much in the first Freedom Planet. It's based off of Thermal Bass, but it's really good in this. Alright, boys, and, well, let's be honest, boys, I gotta head out. Alright, you have yourself a good rest. Just the one, though. Damn right. I mean, it's the most anyone could ever ask of you. Hey man, have a good one. No one tell Joe I have some female followers. That would be awkward. Because it might go catch the cooties. We won't be in swimsuits, that's fine. Or is that how you prevent cooties? You have to be in swimsuits talking about each other's physiques. I don't know, I don't float, so... I'm in trouble either way. Sorry, y'all. Cousin Mike's a witch. You're gonna have to burn me at the stake when I'm out. Oh, when I'm done. You're not gonna be able to just bury me. You're gonna have to actually burn me. Guess I'll have to ask the teacher next time. Oh no. Make sure she's in her swimsuit too, though. Let's see, have serious conversations in that game. I love that song! Oh my god. That, paste that, more layer. Boop, boop. I'm really liking how this is coming out so far. I got randomly inspired to do this, by the way, so like if you're wondering like why, you know, it's partially, you know, I really wanted to just show Arlie's full face because, you know, I like the, you know, the scars and the, I don't know, it's just different forehead pattern. But yeah, I really want to do it. Inspiration, I feel, if you're inspired, if you feel inspired, like, at that moment, like, oh man, I got this, like, idea I really want to do it now. Let that hype fuel your art passion and just go ham. Oh no, because I'm cutting serious. I'm sorry. Anyway, Bunny Girls, am I right? I didn't. Just on that layer. Yeah, it sure is, huh? Alright, now you reminded me of a thing that exists in the game. Which thing is that? Bunny Girls? If you missed the Bunny Girls, Ray, I'm sorry. You know, there was two Bunny Girls going on. Well, it's the same Bunny Girl, but, you know. skipping a song. It's a good song, but like, you know. Art? Passion? What's that? That's a good one. No, it's graphic design is my passion. God damn it. Meanwhile, you know, the worst graphic design you've ever seen in your life. Thank God you have to wait till New Game Plus room. Oh, great. Wonderful. I really don't have anything to say to that. Like, it's just long, drawn-out sigh. Like, I. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I have an idea. I have an idea to save me some work. Don't tell the president. Don't tell the president that I'm doing something to save him some work and time. And now what we do is we flip this. Okay. That might have been a genius move right there. Okay. Yeah, playing Telzillion, it's like you get all these silly costumes, like, you got bunny ears and, you know, this high school outfit. And I've voiced this during the Let's Play. The thing that drives me nuts about the high school outfit is I like the hair that comes with it. It's really good. I just don't want the rest of it. Ready to do... Actually, no, I gotta do... Let me toil with the background a little bit. Same goes to the swimsuit. Oh god, yeah, you get swimsuits in Zillia too. It's like, fucking... God. Just outing myself right now. Like, I'm aware. I'm aware it's weird to complain about this stuff. But... You know, I like getting in, immersed in my games. Which is why I don't play some of them online, or on stream, because it's like, you know. Thanks, I mean, surprisingly, it's only 4 frames of animation? I guess that works for a lot of things, in terms of animation, so... Yeah, thank you. It's like I cannot just take a compliment. I have to overanalyze and just be like, well, you know, if you really think about it in animation, you know, you don't, you know, sometimes less is more. If you really think about it, you know. It doesn't mic. There's a compliment there for you. Take it. I was like, who does take compliments well? Like, show me them. They're... Besides, you know, people with gigantic egos. Oh, yes, I know! My backgrounds are the best! My lip animations are only the most luscious things you've ever seen in your life! Lip animation so luscious, so well animated. The Kardashians, they look over and go, damn girl, damn lips. Non-complicated backgrounds. I think it's a non-complimented background. I'm like, yes. While awkwardly sipping my drink. Chopper for One Piece. I'm gonna be honest. I've seen a very limited amount of One Piece. I'm sorry. Getting more used to just accepting them, but it still feels weird. Yeah, I accept them. I nod. compress my internal organs? It's fine. I need... Oh. Oh, crap. I have to think about something. Okay, guys. I have a serious... This is an actual serious question I'm asking you. Do I have Arlie... One second, I need to clear through again. Love this. Do I have Arlie just standing here looking serious? Or do I have her with her magic aura flared up? Which one do you think would suit this better? Has Mike ever drawn luscious lips? I don't have an answer to that, because I want to say I've done my version of them, but I don't think so. And this is to go beyond pissed. I would say it's just serious. Okay, so that's 3 yeses. Oh god, it's gonna be a bit, isn't it? Okay, Sorry, I'm thinking. There is a way of doing this that I learned recently that makes it a little easier, and I might just quickly do that, but I have to go grab a layer from something that is a spoiler. So I need to hit the BRB. I'm not actually BRB, I'm still here. I'm RB, I'm really back. There we go. Give me 1 second while I find this. Concept art. There we go. I'm actually really hyped to do the aura. Oh god, this is taking so long. There's 73 pages in this. I'm actually really hyped to do the aura thing because there's a part coming up where I am in terms of art in the comic, and it's gonna be one of those moments where you're just like, oh, she mad. Oh, she real mad. Alright, just give me a second to grab what I'm grabbing. Still grabbing it, if you can believe that. Here? It's not on this particular document, because that would be really disappointing. Oh, I'm disappointed. One moment. One more moment, I mean. I have to grab it from another one. Okay, now this should be it. There we go. Okay, copy that. Close that. So, paste that there. I have no idea if this is going to copy what the other things I have here. I'll find out. Okay, now I can hit stream. There we go. You'll notice something's changed. Don't worry about it. There's something in Clipsidio called, well, a lot of our programs called, a gradient map. And I learned something from a guy named Kuya. Oh, that's what I did. He learned me a couple of things, and I greatly appreciate it, because it will hopefully make auras a lot easier to do, because, you know, Arlie being a caster, she's gonna have a lot of that going on, I would say. Okay, so we'll find out about that in a little bit. Now I'm gonna keep working on the background. And to think I had this silly idea that I might be playing a game after this. Oh, Cousin Mike, when will you learn? Where are these dust poofs? Me grab. When will I learn? Great question. I'm glad you asked. That your actions have consequences. I mean, I could play a game real quick. My plan was I was gonna play through Sonic 1 with my 8-bit SNK controller, the Neo Geo CD controller. But you know, that would be a whole 40 minutes, possibly, of going through the game. But I also gotta finish this. I can't just do it, or stew it, or brew it. I mean, you're right, no one's saying no. But, you know, I'm, you know, I don't know. What do I look like? Do I look like I know what I'm doing? I'm just trying to get this damn picture done. Because it's cool. It's gonna be neat. If I could find this... There we go. Nope, not that way. I knew this brush was gonna come in handy one day. I think I have to flip this if I want the brush to... Yeah, this brush is a little weird. Or do I just... yeah, I guess I could just keep doing it like that. Oh, this piece is gonna be good, guys! Oh, I'm actually getting hyped. Oh my god, this... I think this piece is gonna come out really good. Okay, hold on. I really like how Korra's came out. I might actually edit Korra's a little bit. What I might do is I might take a little of Arlie's aura and put it, like, over here. Because I can't combine them easily. Like, I wouldn't be able to put these two together because, you know, Korra's, Blip's arm's getting cut off here. But, you know, having... It does kind of look like, you know, her hair is being blown this way. So, like, if she's, like, back-to-back with Arlie, and, you know, you have her looking this pissed. So you got, like, Korra, who's, you know, she's not the comedy relief. She is, you know, she is the main character. But then you got the fucking fighter, who's just like, I am going to fucking kick your ass. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted by being hyped. I'm pretty hyped for this. Okay. Dust puffs. Always label your layers, and if you don't, you might be worse than Satan. Cousin Mike, isn't that a little hyperbole? I don't know, because I'm pretty sure Satan would label his layers. Aren't the labels of, layers of hell labeled? You feel lucky, Cuppy. This is gonna be good. Not Mr. Satan. Not him. He wouldn't know what a layer is. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do the aura right now because I'm hyped for it, and I want to see how this is going to work, because I have not tested this yet. I've tested it with another aura, not this particular one. Okay, so... Right, I have to do it in white. If I do it in white, then the gradient thing will work. It's a very specific thing on how you have to do this, which I thought was weird, and then when it worked, I was like, oh, good, good, good. Alright, so... Let's see how this works. It might look weird at first, but it will... Oh, it's not looking right. I had this last time I tried this. But honestly, if it ain't gonna work right, I could fix that. If that ain't working. Okay, we won't do the gradient map. We'll try it the other way. We'll try the default way. So, 1, 2, 3. Most of my layer effects come in threes. So, aura, glow, and then this is just a clipping mask. Okay, so blue, blue. Like I said, it's gonna look really weird at first. But, I said but, once I start working on the aura, it will look more normal, I guess we'll say. Indeed, one of those. Actually, I'll go off camera. Also, you gotta stop being so supportive. Okay, so now what we do is we take the same exact brush, drop it down to 30%, and now we use it as... I don't know what the term is for it. I'm just gonna say we're gonna use it as an eraser. This is another song I really like coming up. I mean, that was a really good song, but like... I'm more here for the action tunes. Yeah, comedy relief. Toriyama pushes a lot of comedy relief characters, and some of them are funnier than others. Funny enough, in Super, they have a good comedy relief character. I like Goofed. Hold on, I have to back this all up. I completely forgot that I need a... Oh my god, I love this song. Let's try this one more time. Actually, what we have to do is... I need a black background for now. Okay, let's try this one more time, and it should become a lot more apparent what I'm doing. How he ended up, yeah, but like in the Cell arc, oh god, I hated him. Didn't help I saw most of the Cell arc in English, and I really don't like Dragon Ball Z in English. It's a trick! Just that line on repeat. So we do that. I'm gonna keep saying it, because god damn it, it's so good. Okay, the song is, Magma Starscape on Freedom Planet. I mean, yeah, Cell was in this direction, but he had good character arcs. Yeah! Damn, Drake, call me out. Call me out my own stream. the other thing I have to do is... That work? Okay. One second to figure out what I'm doing with this. That. This, like that. I like it, I like it. Exactly what I wanted to do, thank you. Merge down. Blur. Gaussian blur that bitch. I wish there was a outer glow effect in Clip Studio. It's one of the things that is missing, but it's okay. I'll just make one. Actually, this song makes me uncomfortable at this part because I have a fear of underwater, as some of y'all may know. So hearing, like, orc noise is just, like, not relaxing at all. Drop that down a little bit. They don't no. So if I want to make it a glow effect, what I wind up doing is I duplicate what I want to. What you have to do is you duplicate what you want to glow, put it under the character, put a outline around them, then merge a layer on top of it to get rid of the outline effect. Blur that, then change it to be the color you want. So there's a lot more steps to it. It's not hard, but it's also like, why isn't this in here? And I'm just imagining it's because Adobe probably has some kind of like copyright on whatever it is that allows you to do that. The code or some nonsense. Just trying to be more sassy, you gorgeous geek. God. Such sass. Such compliment. I'm getting distracted by this because I'm trying to do a little bit. I forgot the damage. Emotional damage! I don't even know what that's from, but so many streamers use that, and I'm just like, well, now I know it. Yes, teach me, senpai. I am not the kind of person to go do a tutorial for. I can't explain for anything. Hey, Mike, how does a bicycle work? Well, the locomotion of your legs in a centrifugal motion propels the bike forward. There you go. Poor explanation on the bike. Not sure either, but I've heard that audio clip so many times. Yeah, I know. It's in so many things. Oh. Oh, that's right. I lowered the time on the shells. I was like, man, they're coming up quick. Blood! Having a blood layer, everyone. That's how you know Cousin Mike's invested. How many shells do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're not all shells, mind you. One of them's an onion, but I have gone on for quite a long time with streams before. Nerd fact! God damn it! Okay. I have a very obscure. God damn it! I shouldn't have allowed specific things because that makes it even harder. Oh god, obscure. Okay. Thinking. Give me a minute. Okay, so the Come on, I have this. Okay. I got this. So the Atari 7800 Pro System. The controller it came with in America was a fucking pile of dog shit. It's this weird lump on a metal stick with two grippy things on the sides. And you're like, okay, well, that's really not much of a nerd fact. It came with a bad controller. Wow, doesn't the 5200 come with a new worse controller? Arguably. However, what makes it fascinating is Europe got a more NES-style controller that people much prefer to play it with. And it even has a little screw-on cap to make it a little bit more joystick-like. Yep. Mike is filled with tons of useless trivia that will never amount to anything. There we go. I think that's enough blood for to keep a rated teen rating, right? I wasn't sure if I was going to have blood and Journey to the Skyline, but there's going to be a little bit of it. I'm not going to go excessive like I usually do. Although I do kind of have a scene in my mind saying that where, you know, Arlie, Cora, and Blit just beat something, and Cora's like, geez, you think it's dead? You didn't have to hit it so hard. And Arlie, like, looks at Cora, looks at the monster on the floor, looks back at Cora, stomps it, a blood geyser comes up, Cora's like, oh my god, why? All consoles are fascinating, especially when you're talking about localization or international releases. It's very bizarre. Because, like, so many localization things is just like, why? Like, my friend was playing Dynamite Heady the other day. If you don't know what Dynamite Heady is, the short of it is, it's a very weird game from Treasure, and I guess me saying weird game from Treasure doesn't really amount to much, because all their games are weird. Anyway, they censored some of the bosses and just, like, replaced the sprites, like, why? I don't know if there's ever been an answer for that, because it's just kind of weird, but, they, yeah. A little bit less. That. Wait. I think I'm out of the more energetic music for this. It's like we're about to get... Oh god, not Inversion Dynamo! If there's one level I have to point at Freedom Planet 2 and scream at with rage and just go, why? It's Inversion Dynamo. Why, you ask? Why do you hate Inversion Dynamo, Cousin Mike? The answer is quite simple. Because it's like a Sonic CD level, and I hate Sonic CD. I like one thing about Sonic CD, and that's the music. And I don't hate the song, but what I hate about this song is, it reminds me of Sonic CD! Because this level is such a Sonic CD level! don't know which level it is, because I don't play Sonic CD enough to remember the names, but... God, what was it called? Something where you get shot back into the... You get shot back up to the ceiling every time you touch the floor, and it's like, let me down! It's like with Sonic Adventure, uses totally different textures than... Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know what was up with the DX release of Sonic Adventure, because it's like, okay, sure, it runs better at 60 frames per second, but, like, so many things about it are made worse. Like, the audio mixing's worse, the lighting is worse. I don't know why remakes and remasters always fuck the lighting up. You'd think that wouldn't be hard to... You'd think it'd be hard to do. But they fuck it up. Every time. And there's a re-release Sonic CD that people enjoy. Look, Sonic CD is a well-loved game. And I never got to play it until... Yeah, okay, this is where we're changing this, because this is a grown song. We'll go with... I guess the song isn't, like, terribly grim, but... Let's go with this. I never got to play it as a kid. I always looked at, the Sega CD and going like, oh man, I would love to have that so I could play Sonic CD finally. And I finally got to play it, when... Oh, I realized I just goofed. Okay, hold on. I got to play it finally when at a local odd job they had, I don't even know if odd jobs are around anymore in any state. They had a couple of Sonic for PC games, and one of them was Sonic CD. And I played it, and I'm like, wow, this level design has to be broken, because I'm seeing rings on the walls, and man, I'm not liking the game so far. Maybe it's just this specific port. And then the remaster came out. I played it, and I did not like it. I tried to. It's got good music. That's about all I can say. Put a gun to my head and say something nice about the game, because I'm like, the special stages are kind of cool, I guess. You'd be surprised how many times I have not been allowed to dislike something. I was so disappointed. I was like, man, this is a game that everyone loves. How come it's just... Let's do this. Funny because my friend loves it to pieces. He's actively mad that I hate it. He'd probably be really pissed to hear you say that too. The time travel mechanic could have been done so much better. It's like if you have to get speed. Okay, well that's hard because your level design actively fights against me at every single turn to get speed. Keanu Reeves is like, man, this bus is so going under 50 miles an hour. There you go, there's a time travel. Good time travel for you. Yeah, very frustrating to say the least. Like, one of the moments I was just kind of like... I was like, man, this is the peak moment of the game just hates you trying to go fast and the level design's kind of shit is when you're finishing, I think, one of the first acts of the first level, might even be the first one, and there's just a spring behind a rock that launches you backwards. I'm like, why is this here? I don't even think you can go backwards at that point, so like, it's just launching you back for the sake of just being like, haha, nerd. Blow up the chat all you want. Preferably not with TNT, because, you know, I need to still use it when you're done. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours and 56 minutes. God damn, Cousin Panzer's computer's gonna explode in 4 minutes. Damn it, Gray, I gave you one fucking instruction, you had one job, and you still fucked it up. God damn it. Never rely on chat to not use dynamite. Again, a lot of people don't like Sonic 1 very much because of Labyrinth Zone and Marble Zone. I was gonna say, I always want to say Marble Garden, but it's just Marble Zone. But I don't mind those levels. I don't know why. I've either grown up with them and I just know what to do, or I don't know. I actually don't mind it. I feel like that's one of the levels that gets better the more you know it. Real quick. Not that. Not that. Okay. Lighting. Oh, I could do that too. I'll keep both these open. I just realized something. I gave away my dinner. I don't know if I have any backup for that. Oh well. I will have to figure something out. Not the biggest deal. Don't mind Labyrinth Zone weirdly, but not Marble Zone. A lot of the slow block riding, especially for the first zone, which is just high speed. Yeah, it is a bit of a way to kind of really put the brakes on. I think Labyrinth Zone was originally going to be the second level in the game. It's like, Sega, what the fuck were you smoking? I think the original original level order is in the US version when you do the level select sheet. Like, I like Labyrinth Zone, but like, that is not a second level. You were to ask me, Cousin Mike, do you think that's a good second level? I would reply, no, idiot. Dark song. Let's jump to a not dark song. That wasn't tonal whiplash right there. How do I feel about Sonic X? Well, I saw the first episode and said, hey wow, this seems like it might have potential. It's pretty cool. I also saw the Japanese version, which isn't censored. you're wondering what's censored, I can tell you in a bit. God, I'm just giving away nerd facts. I was like, wow, this seems like it has potential. Could be fun. And then Chris got introduced, and I went, oh, it's one of those shows. And then I didn't watch it. My cousin showed me a scene where Sonic was fighting Knuckles that was entertaining. And then when Chris shows back up, I'm like, oh, right, it's one of those shows. And it was just back and forth between that. Like, it had potential, but then it had to put a fucking little kid in there, which I don't like children. Who are the little kids for? Like, people are like, oh, it's so kids have someone to relate to in the show. They don't want that. When I watched shows, I didn't give a shit about the little fucking kid. I cared about the heroes. Yeah, they want to be the fucking cool character doing Mach 10, not the dipshit who's like, I can help Sonic. How? I got a house. I see some people go like, oh, Chris isn't that bad. I'm like, okay, what does he add to the show? Nothing. So yes, if you have to give a character something to do, they're not a good character. They should have a purpose. Like, remarkably, you know, in Avatar, which I'm new to, like, I didn't see that when it was new, when you have, oh, why am I blanking on their names now? Oh my god. The two water, tribe people, why am I blanking on their names? It's Sokka and, Katara, thank you. Like, you know, they are kids. They serve a purpose through the whole entire show. Even Sokka was good at something. There was never a moment where, like... Well, okay, there were moments where they had to give him something to do, but that was, like, for comedy relief. They were like, okay, look. You know, you make up the funny names, haha. He adds a damsel for Sonic to rescue. Oh, good. Sonic needed more of that. So, like, you know, despite them being kids, they not only contributed to Aang and the entire adventure, but, you know, they had their own stories, their own growth, their own everything. And they weren't just there to be fucking annoying. Sokka was a little annoying here and there, but that's okay. Boomerang, you always come back. And then Toph comes in and steals the show, because she's the best. I'm sorry to let everyone know that, you know, Toph comes in and is, you know, the best. Because she is the best. I love that they did not hold back on that. Like, if they were going to make a blind joke, they went and made a blind joke, and it was usually pretty damn funny. Like, part where she's like, I'm gonna wait outside, libraries really aren't my thing. It's like, oh yeah, you don't like books? It's like, Sokka, you dumb fuck. You dumb fuck. Avatar was a good show. I really appreciated it. I wish there was a little bit more of it for certain aspects, but I think overall it was really good. Wait, what? I annually watch because I love it. I recently did a rewatch of it, and I was like, it's even better the second time through. Imagine that. It's one of those shows. Cousin Panzer, you've confused me with what you said. I do kind of wish that the Fire Lord got, you know, what he deserved, you know, being killed, but, you know, whatever. He doesn't remember to. I mean, I'm guessing one of those, there's a misspelling in there that's kind of throwing me off a little bit. There it is. That's how little sound. Oh, that's how it'll sound once you. Thank you. Got it. Damn it. Yeah, that threw me off. I was like, little sound. I'm like, what? Funny thing is, I was recommended Avatar to watch Korra first because my, I've told the story before, but, you know, since there are new people here, I was working at 7-Eleven, and I'm like, okay, everyone keeps recommending me Avatar, but everyone, you know, I've been told to watch Korra first because I would like Korra more. I don't know why that is. And there was an argument that lasted the entire walk to and from 7-Eleven, and I just kind of, like, sat down in my chair, and, like, just, like, my head's hanging back. I'm like, guys, do you want me to watch this show? Because you're not doing a good job of it. Like, it was quite the argument. Like, I didn't hear some of it because, like, they were trying to, like, not spoil it for me, but they were trying to also argue their side, and I'm just like, fuck's sake. I will watch that in a moment. I just need to hear this one song, because I love the song. Damn it. Just a moment. I think this is one of the most beautiful songs in the game. Lieutenant Korra's alright. I think it had really good combat sequences. I have mixed feelings on Korra. I think it's really good, but I feel like it needed another season. Hopefully this won't get me in any kind of copyright trouble, but whatever, who cares. I like the title. Toph is blind. Alright. Let me pause my music. I have to find another soundtrack anyway.
There it is!
Right, this part.
That's what it will sound like when one of you spots it.
Oh, god damn it, my lungs! Cousin Panzer. Please stop hurting my lungs. Oh god. Right, soundtrack. Holy shit. I love the added waves in front of her face. Oh my god. Okay, soundtrack. God damn it. If I close that, and then I do... Wait, what? No. God, my lungs. Yeah, Toph is fucking incredible. I did not know what to expect when she showed up. The thing that annoyed me about Korra, like I said, it's, you know, it really needed another season, but my reasoning for that is, like, you know, she spends the whole season dreading running into this guy and getting her powers taken away, and it's like, it happens, and then, like, seconds later, she's got her powers back. Like, it... Just 2 or 3 episodes of her just having wind only would have been a lot cooler. And then, later on, I feel like the, poison thing dragged out a little too long. Like, that was just, like, just watching her just constantly struggling because of that. It's like, come on, like, I get it already. She was just useless for a large portion of that. It's like, I get it, you know, you gotta have her not always be the most powerful thing, but, like, also, she's the fucking the protagonist. Like, if you can't look up to the protagonist, you know, for, you know, the power and whatnot, you gotta look at them for the determination, and she lacked it for so long, it kind of just hurt that season pretty hard. Like, I'm not saying they need to be perfect, but, you know, you can't drag a depression arc out that long. Oh god, my lungs after that freaking clip. I'm slightly cursed to see the Aaaaart core and it was really shocked me. I mean, it's implied in the show that that's who she ended up with, but like I've heard, you know, it's supposed to. I heard that was like the canonical thing that the writers did, but I feel like they kind of should have leaned into it a little bit more if they were gonna do that. Like, if you're gonna go that way, they probably wanted to, is the problem. They couldn't. Because I heard the comics lean into it more. How are the books? Because they've popped up in my recommendations, and I'm like, maybe. I just don't know if it's gonna have the same spirit and whatnot. You can't look up to your protagonist. You need a taller pro. God damn it. Why did I expect something different? This soundtrack has me skipping around a little bit too much, but I do like the music in this game. Enjoy them. Obviously, the battles are kind of okay. Yeah, that's something I feel like sometimes doesn't get translated too well when a series goes from like an animated thing or maybe a live action thing into comics. They tend to somehow screw up the fights. Like, I'm not saying it's easy to do a fight scene in a comic, but like, if your series is known for its action, you better be able to deliver that. Like, I've been saving a lot of references for action scenes. In general, I kind of do what I want, but, like, if I am uncertain, I might, like, pull up some pages of Dragon Ball, one of the Dragon Ball mangas, and, like, read through and be like, alright, it could do something like that, or if anything, like, the angle might inspire me, and I'm like, oh shit, I could do that. That'd be cool. Horror books are still undecided. Horror books are good, enjoy them, but okay, so the Avatar books are good, the Korra ones are undecided. Well, I'll think about it. I've been, I think I have one of them on my wish list on Amazon, but also I think the wish list, the wish listed one isn't there anymore. Like, it's, I think they only have it digitally, which I don't mind getting, but I expect the digital version to be a lot cheaper than, I expect the digital version to be cheaper than the physical version, if that makes sense. Especially since I don't trust Amazon to honor those purchases. Which is why I've been looking for a way to strip the DRM out of it, because I'm just like, I don't trust them. Really don't trust Amazon. And why would you? Maybe I'll rewatch Legend of Korra at some point soon, but some other things I was supposed to watch, like, I've been recommending Gurren Lagann a bunch. I've seen... I don't know how many episodes I've seen. But I haven't seen all of it yet. That was an entertaining show. Kill la Kill was good. I didn't expect that show to be as good as it was. Because, like, that was, I think that was my first Studio Trigger thing. No, wait. Oh no. My first Studio Trigger thing was Gumball. You know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But, then I saw, Kill la Kill, and it was like, holy crap, this is a bit much in some direction, but also it's just damn good. Oh, wrestling fan, huh? I never got into it. I could appreciate it because, like, I followed a person for a while. I stopped following because they started getting, like, really, really politically dense in their tweets, but they used to post like wrestling highlights all the time, and you know, I'm not into watching wrestling, but you know, watching a clip of something that insane, hey, I'm down for it. And, you know, Randy Macho Man Savage is obviously another thing that is very amusing. I have no idea what that man was on, but maybe it was just a lot of cream and a cup of coffee. Cup of coffee. What was? Yeah. I'm sure there's like a whole thing where someone like kind of talked about what kind of things he did, but I think I'll just leave the man's image untainted in my mind, because from what I understood, he was a good guy, just a little eccentric, a little being very polite. You know some people who hate wrestling? They really, like, hate it because they're like, oh, the fights are all fake. I'm like, you watch movies, though. You think those guys are actually punching each other? Unless you're watching Aaaaart, then no, they're not punching each other. You don't know what Aaaaart is? Holy shit. It's a hell of a fighting movie, and Tony Jaa is actually hitting the stunt actors. I think he's getting hit too, but probably, you know, not as much, because, you know, he's your lead actor. And then there was Tom Young-gung, which I don't know if that's the American name for that, because we got it... We saw that so long ago, like, we had to import it from, Thailand? I don't know, we were playing on our Xbox. Yeah, great guy, everyone talks about him with respect. God damn right, they better. It's funny you mention this, because, this YouTuber I watch, LGR, he has a series where he goes to thrift stores to see if he can find, like, games, computer parts, like, old ones and stuff. And he's like, I had to pick up this 1990-something Randy CD, where, like, Randy's doing rap or something like that. I'm like, what? I remember looking up for what I was doing, like, I was working on something, and I just look up, like, wait, what the fuck? You what? Yet somehow I get the feeling Rady just didn't give a shit, just did whatever the fuck he wanted. It's like, I want to be a rapper. Sure, Randy, whatever you say. Whatever makes you happy, sir. Like, just nodding their head. I hear it's pure cheese and terrible, but, like, the good kind of terrible that you listen to and go, like, you know, there's clearly heart behind this. But God, it's terrible, but it's also good. That's looking pretty good. Now what we need to do is we need to lower the opacity on this. It's kind of not working. This is kind of what I was afraid of. I might have to fix this later, because I don't feel like fighting with a background during this. During a stream, that is. Jump back up here, jump over here, grab this blue. Oh, you want to be a rapper? It's the only work you get during December? But what if there's a birthday? Also, shut up for me. If I do this, it's kind of not showing up, and that's annoying. I'm gonna copy this. Move this down here. What we need to do is do some... I need some shading going in here. So one of the things I'm not looking forward to when I get to Arlie, you know, doing her aura and whatnot, I have to figure out how to make her aura stand out in, like, lighter backgrounds and whatnot. I guess it's just dark in the background, idiot. Which I can do. So let's do... move this down. I want the dust to be visible. God, the soundtrack is fun. You'll like Mega Man X, check out Gravity Circuit. Cousin Mike, are you proud of me? Have you... I don't know why I'd be proud of you. Did you label a layer? Did you remember to eat? Or is this just a generic, like, you know, be proud of me because parental something or other, and... Isn't it, though? I'm not sold on how I got the aura going here yet. I got the last amount I needed for the ultimate mount. What's the ultimate mount? Is it a whale? Is it another whale? But thank you. I'm glad it's coming out good, because this has kind of been a hodgepodge of me figuring what I'm doing. The whale's cash shop. I mean, of course, it's a whale. Why, it's only the award-winning Final Fantasy 14 with the award-winning DLC Stormbringer, like, the storm got brought. Am I right? Things like this. Aura. Doop. And Cousin Ark, you forgot the rest of that. What the? Oh, brush does go bigger. Excellent news. Hi, Doughboy. How you do? Apocryphal Bahamut. Sorry, Bahamuto. How you do, Doughboy? Her hair looks more like visual... Oh, visual key. I guess I can see that. That's Clancy's response. Very easy to play single player now. There it is. Well, I hope you're doing well, Doughboy. Wait, no. That's smaller. This is the... Okay. You are miraculously preserved. Well, okay then. I hope that means good. I could say I tragically goofed. My brother's fiance asked if she could have some of my food from the fridge, and I said yes, and I was like, oh wait a minute, that was my dinner. So I screwed up. Copy that. Actually, cut the layer. Disable it. Paste that, and then put that here. No, it's not. It's gotta be this color, doesn't it? There we go. Now we do a little bit of this, like that, like this, like that, like that. Particle fix. So guys, since I gave away my dinner, I'm open to suggestions for what I should do later. Because Cousin Mike was sure not thinking when he did that. I like it, I like it. I don't like it. At all. At all. Yeah, my brother's fiance came in and she was in pain because she had a procedure of some kind. And she asked if she could have my food, and I was like, yeah, go ahead. You know, go nuts. I was streaming, so I didn't really think, but, you know, I give it to her anyway. She's hurt. She struggled to get up the goddamn stairs. I'm like, what are you doing up here? And then I look over at Discord, and because I'm streaming, I don't get alerts. So she, like, clambered her way up the stairs. I'm like, oh, God. Ah! I felt like an asshole. No, I'm an asshole. I should have had the Discord thing up. Yeah, I have to figure out what I'm doing after this, though. I should have thought of it sooner. There's still some places that are open, so I can do that. I'm very happy with how this piece is coming up, though, I can say that. Oh, just so that's clear, everyone, if I'm streaming, I'm not ignoring you if you message me. I just literally do not get alerts because, you know, it would kind of be distracting if that was the case. You can tell it's the Ice Stage theme. Cousin Mike is not kind. Cousin Mike's a bastard. Anyone who tells you otherwise, slander. I have stuff I could make downstairs, I just haven't figured out what to do. I'm either gonna run out and grab something, or... Doughboy, I literally am saying I have food, I just have to figure out what I'm doing. You don't need to. Blue. Somebody contribute to the Cousin Doughboy is... God damn it. Thank you, Doughboy. God damn it. Endeavor to go food shopping tomorrow. So my brother ate my goddamn meatballs. That's okay. He gave me a burger, so I guess it's fine. One ground beef or another. Bread and cheese with root puree. DoorDash already has the order and rapidly approaching. We got a message from a Doughboy? Something about get this there fucking now? Oh, this is the song I really like in this game. But cheers, big ears. You are the real... Insert something witty and cool here, I guess. Particle effects are not completely doing it for me. I'm trying to figure out why. You know what? I think I have an idea what it is. Not witty or cool, you're lost at overheat. Well, you being lost, you know, not surprised. Why, welcome back, Ray. I hope your trip to was good. You know what? I think I have to redo these particle effects. I think there's too many of them, and they're really bothering me. We have an order for... Yes, we have an order for, a starving artist. Take out the trash? You took out the trash, then why am I still here, Gray? Fucking liar. Okay, let's fix this. Let us start over again with these particle effects because I overestimated things. So what we do now... Duplicate. Maybe this will work this time. You need variety in your streams, buddy? Well, what am I in need of variety for? Did I just blur the wrong... I blurred the wrong layer. Mukbang? Karaoke? Have you fucking heard me sing? Don't. You won't hear anything ever again. Oh, you want a hot tub? Alright, hold on. I have something for that, I think. Okay. There we go. Some variety. I don't have the hot tub here. I think I got rid of it. I just have a garbage can and I have my it's summer and I'm streaming. How about you just play comedy stand-up hour? If I was remotely funny, then you know, I could accommodate that. Unfortunately, all I am is an annoying twat. Next one, please. Voice impersonations like Robin Williams. God damn it, help me. Oh my god, I'm running out of shells and I'm running out of nerd facts. Alright, nerd fact. Crap. Alright, give me a minute to think of one. Alright, alright, I've saved. I really should have the screen being shared instead of the program, this way you can see when I'm saving and whatever, if it takes a while. Okay, nerd fact. Right. The Sega CD had its own built-in storage for saving games, right? However, they sold a game that couldn't be saved on the internal memory because it wound up being too large. It was Shining Force CD. So if you play the first game, you're good. You play a second game in that thing, also good. Oh, you want the third one that you unlock? You cannot save it, you have to buy external memory. And I am not sure you can actually copy data between the internal memory and the external memory, because I believe the only way you'd be able to do it is if you had a game that would be able to manage saves. I might be wrong on that last part, but I'm confident on the rest of it, because, you know, I'm a nerd. I feel like the French should be more black. Alright, cool. There we go. Not done, but... I just realized, Doughboy, what's the ETA on that food, by the way? Because... Oh, my dihydrogen monoxide reserves, 70% on the water, and then, the dihydrogen monoxide, and then, 50% on my clear frost black cherry sparkling dihydrogen monoxide with natural flavors. Yeah, one or two more little things. Yeah, Doughboy, what's the ETA on, the food, since you... Okay, 30? Okay, shit. I cannot do... Sorry, I'm being distracted by trying to figure out a brush that I need. I cannot... I don't think I can squeeze in Sonic, which is fine, because that's on brand for me. Just mukbang it whenever— No! The one webcam that I do have is so old it doesn't work with Windows 10, and I don't want a webcam on me because I'm weird. I don't know how people do these webcam nonsenses and whatnot. I don't have enough light on ever to do that because my eyes are shitty and sensitive. No, Doughboy is an actual friend, unfortunately, so he knows my address, so he could just send me shit. He's a real son of a bitch. I've known him for too long. Try to get rid of him. I'm like, hey, let's play this really fun and easy game called Monster Hunter. And now he's like so into it that I can't escape. Yes, Ruby. You started Team Fortress 2. Yeah, I know. That's when you were a bastard, and you put sentry guns everywhere. Well, you were best of the enemy team. I unfortunately encouraged his behavior. Hurry up, get your fucking gun up! Get your gun up! I'm hurrying! Hurry up faster! Hurry! Hurry! God damn it! TF2? Oh yeah, we did bad things. In fact, because of him and some of my friends, I wound up getting something like 80 plus kills in one life, and like 60 of them were heads that were taken with the Islander, so I was a right bastard that day. There were people definitely rage quitting because of me, and I don't usually brag about that kind of shit, but it was fucking funny. Also, Remy, what are you hanging about, huh? I feel like I'm about to get sassed even more. You did, and you definitely pissed people off. That's for sure. He was a smart engineer who had someone who would guard him while doing that, so he was lucky as shit, because my god, there were times where it was like, we got into like the enemy base, and it's like, build a base, build a base, build a base. Hard to kill yourself, get back to our base and build another gun. Or, a teleporter. When yelling kill yourself at your friend is socially acceptable. No, it was legit 80 kills in one life. I don't know how, besides having friends who were medicing me a whole bunch. I'm decent at shooters, but yeah, Doughboy was pretty much attached to me for a bunch of it. He would, I think he jumped back to doing engineer, and then Bri took over for a bit. Like, everyone was like taking turns with us. Like, why are we doing this? We were on one of those maps that says there's like an objective, but it was really just team deathmatch, because you know, it was 24/7 this map, and no one ever went after the objective, because, well, if you went after the objective, I think most people would just yell at you, just like, what are you doing? The match is gonna end. Stop that. Get off of it, idiot. Area low. It was very hilarious. This is also before all the bots took over Team Fortress, so now it's a little bit harder to get into from what I understand, but oh well. Alright, so we got an Arlie looking pretty pissed. And we got a Core looking pretty pissed. Although I am probably going to do as I said, where I add some blue glow from Core's on Core's back. I think that would be a cool way to do this, because I can't have them sitting next to each other, obviously, because of all these reasons, but Core just looks adorable. I told you I could try and make her look really angry, but, you know, you said, no, do what you're gonna do. So I did. She's so mad, look at her. This is the face of an angry vegetarian. I asked for extra cucumbers, mother fudger. Cora's never gonna curse. Cora's never gonna curse. Arlie's going to curse. For sure. Problem is I don't have room for the Trinity of the Skyline logo. Oh my goodness. Alright, Alright, Doughboy said it's coming in soon. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna be able to sneak in a game. Okay, ETA is 9:30. Yeah, it's coming up. I gotta see this. Really? Oh my god. Now you just need, you know, the animation of you getting up the thing and be like, you know, oh, are you approaching me, Arcaneth? Really? You're approaching me? Meanwhile, it's like, yes sir, I'm here with your kitty DoorDash. You ordered some kitty food? Oh. Well, approach me with a little bit more swagger in your step, motherfucker. You're good, you can beat a round of expert in about 3 minutes if you're good. Expert what? Minesweeper? No. Don't leave me. Well, unfortunately, I think it's going to be how it's going to be. No, I'm not doing Minesweeper. I was gonna do Sonic 1, because I wanted to be like, hey look, it's really not that bad. But, you know. I guess I'll just have to cut off a little bit of the top here. But look at that, that's good. I like this. So we can line them up a little bit better. Meh. Look at that. I'm happy. Don't tell anyone on the internet, but I'm happy. And I got pizza inbound. Okay, so, this here. What'll happen? I think I have to remove the clouds from this shit. What am I doing? Court, get back over here so I can... There we go. Sometimes the clouds just have to come off the logo. What does that mean? Well, you know. The entire internet... Oh, well, thanks for spoiling it. Great. I have to figure out how to change Windows shortcuts because I keep hitting Windows F on accident instead of, you know, save and whatnot. It's very upsetting. Oh, damn it. Got cut off. Alright, we're gonna do this. Duplicate. After this, that will be it. You will get out. Just get a keyboard with macros. I have a keyboard. I do not need a keyboard with macros. I have a keyboard. It does macros already. ETA in 14 minutes? Okay. I have not seen Invincible. I hear it's quite good, though. But I'll just say yes. I'll ignorantly say yes, exactly like that. It is exactly what I was referring to. I'm glad you understood my reference. Yeah, I've honestly heard it's great and worth a watch. I'm behind on a lot of the shows that I'm behind a lot of shows that I'm supposed to watch because apparently I would like them. Like, I have to see... What is it? I have to see The Mandalorian and The Expanse. I know I've been saying that for a while, but, like, I haven't had access to it. Like, everyone's recommending me. Holy crap, they're great. You would love them since you like sci-fi. I'm like, okay, cool. Haven't seen it yet. I have to close his cousin... I have to close Ark's picture of him, because, like, this whole, like, you know... Him looking at me very bored from a dragon is like... I'm sorry, I have to go gather some friends and beat the shit out of you, cousin Ark. I'm sorry. You like it, but doesn't mean... I mean, I know. Sorry, cousin Ark. I'm... It's giving me this urge to approach you and beat you up. I have to stop you from being on the throne. Don't make it awkward by saying, like, you know, after like, we start fighting, and I'm, like, hitting you. Just please don't make it awkward by saying, you know, harder, and I'm just go like, oh god, I'm out of here. You did learn the sass. You'll learn more if you hang out here, unfortunately. That's what this entire fucking thing is. We got a pissed off looking Orly. I keep... Unforgivable. Keep forgetting this one little part here is a little bit of shading. I think we were at 100 until I had to change from Streamlabs. Or wait. Yeah, Streamlabs. And that one's Stream Elements. God damn it. The Cousin Ark as a mod was possibly a tragic mistake. Does the 8-ball still work? Is that a thing that's still on this stupid thing? I mean, it was, intentional and a good idea. Cousin Ark, I would never suggest such a thing. I deeply apologize. One... I forgot about that. Oh god, I can't breathe. Fuck's sake. This says 9. Oh. Well, you heard it, the 8-ball said no. Guess there will not be a getting good on this particular stream. Or the next one. There we go. Why aren't you drawing? Good question. Why aren't you drawing is a question my brain frequently asks me while I'm trying to go to sleep. Like I'm laying there, trying to not to think of things, and all of a sudden, hey, don't do it. Hey, don't do it. Why don't you draw this idea? You son of a bitch. Yeah, there's one more thing I have to do. There's so many times there's one more thing. This is truly Jackie's uncle. One more thing, Jackie. I'm trying to put together a recommendation for Invincible without spoilers. I mean, I've heard a number of things on it. So, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and I am abusing the Gaussian blur today. We have Cousin Mike sleeping at home. Cousin Mike sleeping at home. I like the unhappy face. That's a good one. Alright. I think that's done. Is there anything else I can... One more thing. Guess we could do this one more thing. Quick. Howdy, Invincible without spoilers. Howdy. By the way, I'm invincible without spoilers. Is that like sugar-free soda? I'm the soda that you always knew and loved, but without sugar. How does it... How is there... Wait, when was the Nice introduced? It already has 8 of them. Was this during one of the more lewd streams I was doing? Because that would make sense and aggravate me slightly. I kind of feel like I should undo this a little bit. It was more than likely a wholesome stream. There is no such thing as a wholesome streamer in here. Get the fuck out of here with that line nonsense. Alright. So this picture is done. I'm ending stream. Because there's pizza on the way. And when pizza's on the way, you can have pizza any time. Get out.